All right, would you like to introduce yourself to the folks at home?
All right, chat. So, hello. My name, WildCatHippo. Some of you may already know me. Some of you have come over in the raid. Some of you don't know me. So, for those of you who don't, I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. I really enjoy playing MMOs, story-based games, also Pokemon. Because let's be real, Pokemon's the best.
Pokemon's fire.
I have a really warped sense of humor. So, if you like really weird jokes, I'm your guy.
Got you, got you. I'm here for Bo. That's not true. That's not true, Snap. Come
I
on.
think I think Snap is also a bot, so you could probably ban them too.
Oh, okay, hold on. Yeah, I got you. um, okay, so I actually what's your alcohol of choice tonight?
So I've already cracked. I preemptively cracked this open just so that I wasn't struggling on stream. Except I struggled on my stream, but anyway.
I
It's
mean,
a
that's
red
that's
wine.
ooh, that looks like a fancy label.
It is, but it was $15 Canadian, so it was like $3 American.
See, you're going with this fancy booze. You know what I've decided on tonight?
What are you doing?
I'm doing straight shots.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
is that is that Bacardi?
that's Bacardi, baby.
Disgusting.
I had it, you know. I got it basically for free, so you gotta use it somewhere.
Hold on.
It's gonna hurt for the first shot for sure, but what's life without a little pain, you know?
I know pain without love. Pain can't get enough. Pain something something. Pain or nothing at all.
I would like
That's
to.
the
I would like to show the chat what you put on your side.
Sorry, yeah, you were talking, but I was hard at work.
Hold on, I need to adjust your camera just a little bit, and then we'll be ready to get going. I think I made you just a little bit bigger than me. Oh, wait. Yeah, I screwed that up. I think
Um,
that's good.
if you see me squinting a lot, it's because I have bad eyesight.
Okay,
That's
sounds
all it
good.
is.
Sounds good.
Trying to reach out, I'm like,
I thought you were like.
no, I wasn't trying to do the attractive face. No, I wasn't. Can't say that I was.
All right, Floral. Yeah, we're going straight with shots. All right, so we're gonna head into round one. I'm gonna set up the timer. We're doing Pokemon for anyone who doesn't know, right? We have Wildcat who's a fan of Pokemon, and since I also do Pokemon, we figured that this would be a good start to things. Also, if you ever want to erase everything on a layer, I highly recommend just deleting the layer and starting a new one. It'll be a lot better for you. Or just keep erasing. That's
Yeah, no, I'm glad that we're getting this out of the way now. Delete layer. Wow, very
Yeah.
cool.
So when you just another tip, I recommend that you do your line art on one layer and then you color underneath said layer so that way you never go over the stuff that you've already drawn.
Line art.
Yeah, here, I'm gonna show you real quick, okay?
Right.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna draw a
Yeah.
circle. If it lets me. Here we go. This is a circle, just so you know. Um and you're gonna take a different color. Like we'll take this pen tool, this giant pen tool, and we'll grab like a red, and we'll just like color underneath it. You see how the black is still there, even though like I'm drawing over it.
Right.
So that's because I put a layer underneath it.
You're so talented.
It's like the simplest of art things. That's just something I highly recommend.
Okay, so how
So
do I create a layer?
so you're just gonna go to this. You see that little? There's like a little page thing on the right. Like
Right.
underneath opacity, it'll be
Oh,
the thing the
pog,
farthest to the
nice.
right on that, and then you just hit that, and then you can make as many as you want. Will this stream
Perfect.
be just you? I'm gonna do my best to teach him as much as. Don't. Okay, hold on. You're gonna slow things down if you make too many.
You said you can make as many as you want. Don't tell
Well,
me
look,
that.
I thought you. Okay, never mind. You know what? You know what? Everything's good. Everything is perfect.
We're fine. We're fine. Yeah, 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 we're good. Okay, I know how. Okay, so wait, which one is the pencil art? Okay, that one, the pencil tool. That would make sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the pencil's more like a pixel art kind of feel. It gives you just straight blocks, whereas the pen or the brush will give you like, for me in particular, because I'm using a pen tablet, um, which like if you ever come on the show again and you want to invest a little bit of money, these things I'm showing it on stream. These things right here are like really worth it.
Okay.
You can see
You're
my
telling
camera
me
too, right?
yeah, you were I have your stream open so I could see chat, so I could see Snap just like roast me. That's pretty much
Yes, I
that's why
can
I'm here.
absolutely. I'm gonna do my best to teach Wildcat as much digital art as possible. So yeah, like this thing will actually give me like pressure sensitivity, so I can do like thin lines as well as thick lines at the same time. It's pretty
Is
nice.
there a way for me to manually adjust my brush size?
Oh yeah, so if you go to the color wheel on the right, you can see like the size, and it'll have like 41 pixels or whatever
Uh,
your pixel size is, and you can just drag that left or right. You can also deal with like the density, opacity, hardness, that kind of thing. Just play around with it as you go, honestly. Okay, so I already have a timer going, but that's not our timer. Um, Hold on, let me set that up real quick. I'm not gonna start it yet. But we are going to start off with just 10 minutes. And there's no drink. You don't have to crack open your bottle of wine yet. We're just gonna get warmed
uh,
up. 10 minutes. We're going to draw the Pokemon that everyone thinks of when you think Pokemon. We're gonna draw Pikachu.
wait, that's the Pokemon that you think of when you think of Pokemon?
Yeah, of course. It's the iconic Pokemon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you
Hmm.
disagree?
No, it's definitely like a iconic Pokemon.
Okay, but like most people when they think, also the round has started, so you can start drawing.
Oh shit. Okay.
But like most people when they think Pokemon, like they will think Pikachu, you know? Because it's just like that.
Yeah.
That is the Pokemon.
You know what? Yeah, I'll give you that.
I feel like no one can argue that Pikachu is the most iconic Pokemon.
I feel like this ear alone makes me look like I'm drawing Mimikyu.
Yeah, drawing on a pen tablet is so weird for me. I have to like, because I don't have a screen on it or anything. It's just like it's like a trackpad that I use like a pen and paper on. So it always takes me a bit to get back used to it because uh I'm always drawing on my iPad instead.
Yeah, I'm always drawing just in general. I'm always art.
I mean, like your drawing so far is pretty good.
Don't don't.
No, like
It's
straight
fine. You
up,
don't.
it's pretty damn good. I'm happy with it.
I'm glad you
I'm
are.
not lying to you. Okay, so since
Look,
alrighty, well,
look. I think I'm already in the lead.
I mean, yeah, you're doing very good. So, how long have you been like at this whole streaming thing?
I would say about 8 months.
Oh, wow.
What about yourself?
I have been going since October 17th, I think was the first day that I started. Um,
Okay.
so like I've been doing this for like a hot minute. Uh, and it's been a good time. So when you started Twitch, like what was your like original kickstart? Like what made you want to start?
Um. Well, okay. So I started like I guess officially started streaming in 2017.
Oh, okay.
When I was still with like my girlfriend at the time. But due to like complications in the relationship, I stopped because it was like eating into my time with her. So, like obviously she didn't like that, and
Right.
I made the compromise that like I'll cut back on that, and I ended up just like stopping altogether. So when I broke up with her in 2019, that was like sorry like 2020, right as COVID hit. I took that time during the first few months of COVID. Actually, I'd say like like more than half a year of COVID. I took the time to kind of like reevaluate a lot of things,
Mm-hmm.
and I realized I've always wanted to make people laugh. I've always wanted to be an entertainer. So for me, streaming was just like the first choice, and I missed streaming when I did it.
That's very fair. I like that. Uh, I feel like a lot of people get into streaming for like a lot of different reasons. Like, for some people, it's like they want to make money off of it, right? Like, They want to be like that big streamer who makes all that money. And first of all, best of luck to you if anyone ever wants to try to do that. Just know that you're not going to make it.
Yeah, you're definitely doing it for the wrong reasons.
You're doing it for the wrong reasons. The reason I started streaming was because I was really bored. There's actually a whole bunch of reasons, but like I would say the biggest one was that I was like really, really bored in quarantine. And I was like, you know what? So the first thing that I did on streams was actually like draw. So like I started with drawing, and I've recently like returned to those roots just because like it's what I have the most fun with. Um,
Right.
and so I started by doing like this challenge known as Inktober. I don't know if you've heard of it or anything. But
No,
basically, you do a drawing for every day, and I noticed that a lot of people like actually really enjoyed watching it. So I was like, oh, you know what? Like maybe I should keep going with this. Maybe I should just try to put my best into it. So then I hit affiliate, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm on top of the world. Right? That feeling that every streamer has when they hit affiliate.
oh
It's like,
yeah.
oh yeah, I'm big now. This is it. Meanwhile,
I'm
that's
quitting my
not
job.
yeah, like
50
that's
followers. I'm quitting my job.
that's not even remotely like the truth when it comes to streaming. There's so much more that goes into it. So I didn't realize what I was getting myself into when I first started. I'll be completely honest. Like I did not think it would be as much work as it ends up being. But that's not to say that I don't enjoy the work. I love the creativity that goes behind streaming and content creation in general. Like right now, I actually think I'm making the best content that I ever have. Uh, Whether or not numbers reflect that is a different story. But like, I legitimately think my content is at its peak that it's been so far. Um,
You took a bit of a break,
I
right?
took
So
a
you were able to
very
kind
big
of
break.
refresh.
Yeah, so like I've fallen a bit, but that's okay. Like it's not about the numbers. It's about having fun and it's about entertaining. And I have a very good community that, will actually come around every once in a while and watch my streams. So yeah, like I started like due to boredom, and then also like I've wanted to do some sort of content creation since I was young. Like I always had these ideas and I was like, "Oh, this would be so cool," but I never ended up like doing it, obviously, because I was so young. Um, but yeah, like that was my motive.
I think that's really cool. So when you were younger, what is it that you wanted to do? Like what was the first thing that you decided that you wanted to like do in content creation?
So funny thing is like, do you know Jaden Animations?
That sounds familiar actually.
So Jaden Animations is like one of the biggest like art channels on YouTube. Like she makes a bunch of different animations and everything like that. Also, welcome in Terminal. Um, but yeah, like she makes like a bunch of different animations. She actually has like a full team now of people who like help her put together her videos. She's very funny, um, and makes like these super unique content, right? I wanted to do something similar to that, but I wanted to do it more so related to games. Um, Whereas like her content was more so like just relegated to this is a story that I had in my lifetime once. Like she's a story time animator, if that makes sense. Uh, Almost creating the genre. Um, so yeah, like I really wanted to do something like that, but at the same time was too lazy.
I feel that.
I never wanted to do let's playing. Like I thought let's playing was, even at the time that I was watching it, I was like, this is nice to watch, but I feel like this would be a pain in the ass to do, and I don't think I have the skills for it. Um, which like I still don't feel like I do. I'm a very chill streamer. I'm not someone who can be funny all of the time. Uh, I'm very funny at points, but not all of the time. So like I wanted to do like storytime animation, and like I've done like more high effort content recently, and I really enjoy it, and that's like going to that route. This is Your Pikachu is so good.
Don't.
No, like I'm being legitimate. That is really good. Chat, okay, can we hype up it real quick? Like that's actually really good for someone who never draws. Like that's mad good. Do not take that away
Look,
from yourself.
look.
That is so
I'm
freaking
I don't
good,
even
dude.
know what I'm doing.
Yeah, and that's the impressive part. Like you're doing a great job. Like keep it up, dude. That's awesome.
Just
I'm
wait for the
looking.
alcohol to hit, okay?
Dude, it's gonna
Appreciate
be
it, but like
so
just
funny.
wait.
It's gonna be so funny. It's gonna be a great time. So when you first started, like, what did you think was gonna be like your peak? What did you think like what do you think like you will stop at as far as growth goes? That might be like a loaded
Um,
question, but
what do I think I'm gonna stop at in
yeah. So
terms of
like when
growth?
you started streaming, did you think you'd get this far?
Um, yeah,
Yeah.
I can honestly say yeah. I don't think I'm gonna stop growing for a while.
Hell
That is
yeah.
just because I feel like I've got like a very solid product, and like that's myself. Like I'm trying to figure out better ways to market myself, but I feel like the people that show up constantly in my community are people that just genuinely enjoy the content that I put out.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a matter of figuring out how to reach out to other people. I don't think I will like ever really stop growing because like I said, I just feel confident in what it is that I'm putting out.
For sure.
But I think that like it's only the beginning.
Yeah, hell yeah. I love that. Yeah,
What about yourself?
I'm in a similar boat. I think I've got a long ways to go. I think right now I'm at a bit of a lull as far as growth goes. I can't get new people to come. Whereas like when I first started, like I was having new people come in like all the time, right? So like TikTok growth was insane. It was
Oh yeah.
popping off.
Yeah, you were growing really fast when I met you.
Yeah.
Like what was that?
So
March?
yeah, I think so. I was growing really quickly. Oh, also time's up. I just realized time up gets cut off. I'm gonna change
Yeah,
that
yeah.
real quick. But yeah, so like I never pictured I would grow that quickly, but I did see myself getting bigger as time goes on. I wanted it to be a more gradual growth for the reasons of burnout.
Right.
Like I ended up burning myself out because I got so obsessed with the idea of numbers.
Hmm.
And like, oh, I'm not growing anymore, therefore I can't do this anymore. And it's like, no, that's not how it works. It's an ebb and flow, and you have to play the game. If that makes sense.
Exactly. Yeah, because I feel like from 500 to about 700, I like just kind of skyrocketed in a month.
Mm-hmm.
But now, like I'm talking about followers on Twitch,
Yeah.
which obviously, like we both know that followers, like the number of followers, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's more like the people that actually commit and show up all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say like my followership from like 500 to 700, I just kind of skyrocketed through. But these last like 100 have taken probably about 2 months. So it definitely stagnates.
Got you. Yeah, it's not consistent. And I had to learn that the hard way. But but like I'm doing a lot better now, and I'm just here for fun. I'm not trying to go anywhere with this right now. I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna keep being here as long as I can. And then maybe in like a year or so when I graduate college, that's when I'll start like pushing stuff as hard as I can, like really going at it again. But like for right now, my goal is to graduate. All right, so that was I feel like that was a good start. Like our Pikachu's are vastly different. I honestly really like yours.
Where's your cheeks?
I forgot
Not
them.
like your not like your cheek like but where's your like
Do you wanna rephrase?
where's your cheeks?
Where's your dummy thick Pikachu? Where's that fat ass?
Look at the dummy thickness. It doesn't even have a neck, my Pikachu.
I always so even when drawing from memory, I like this was from memory. I didn't pull up a reference, so I forgot the cheeks.
How do you forget? That's where Pikachu stores its electricity to go pee.
I mean, I didn't even know that Wobbuffet was the tail. So
Yeah, it's like possessing like the puppet, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I
See, I
didn't know
forgot about
that.
that.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's the end of round one. So now it's time to pour your drink.
Yeah, now is the time to pour my drink.
Oh, did you not already pour it?
Yeah, I'm already halfway through my first
Oh, that's
glass.
actually fair. You can keep it that way. I remember, like round two, you don't have to like basically you have to have your first drink finished by round two. That's the only rule I have.
I
How
just
did
filled up
you,
again.
bro? I will always forget some sort of detail. All right, I'm going to hate this, This is going to suck, but I'm going to take a shot real quick.
Best of luck. Does this count for your? So your shot's already going to be done.
Yeah, so this will be my drink for this round. I'm
Wow,
just
look
gonna
at
take
you
it
go.
at the start of it, and we'll get into it. I'm gonna try shots for this one to see how it goes, to see if I should do them for another one. I
I love that.
am.
I love them, the guinea pig.
This is gonna be something. Cheers.
Cheers. You
Whew.
slammed that thing down on the table. Holy crap.
GG. Ow, that's not pleasant. Okay. Anyways. All right. Let me set this to round 2, and then we'll get things going. Shoot.
P.
P.
Did you play Sword and Shield?
I did.
So like Gigantamax Pikachu, it just goes P.
P. It's my
So good.
favorite thing. I wanted to make that like a sub thing. Also, oh, I already started the timer, but I'm gonna reset it when we get there. I already saved this image, so I'll send it to you like afterwards. Go ahead and delete your layers.
Are you sure you saved it?
I did save
This is
it.
the best. This is the best I'm gonna draw all night.
Dude, it's really good, honestly. Like I would not blame you. Like that's a pretty good start. So I'm gonna reset the timer, but we're gonna discuss our next Pokemon. What do you think's like a good step up? Do you want to suggest one? Because I suggested the first. It needs to be a little bit more difficult.
A little bit more difficult.
Yeah, just a little bit.
How about we do? Would you consider Piplup being a little bit more difficult?
You know what? Yeah, we can do Piplup. Let me grab
Yeah,
my
is that more?
iPad. I need a reference image for this.
No, draw from memory. Come on.
I mean, if you want me to draw
I'm
from
kidding.
memory,
No,
like, and you can use reference, that's totally fine. I'm down. I'm okay with being brought down a bit. I think that'd be fun.
I think it's fair.
Good night, suit.
No, I'm
Have a good
kidding.
time.
No. I want you to outclass me. I want to be embarrassed here. Like this is my thing.
Okay, sounds good. I'll bring up a picture of Piplup then. I'm gonna do copying for a lot of this art, and I actually suggest that you do the same as someone who's not, as like proficient with art. If that makes sense. Like,
What do you mean
I,
copying? Like tracing?
yeah, no, not don't trace. Tracing's a no. In my actually,
Cheating.
you can as long as you give credit and you don't like post it. I'm getting
No,
too
no,
far
sorry.
into this because you're obviously not going to, and you're not going to take credit for the artwork. But like copying artwork is totally okay, and it helps you
Does
to
this count?
develop like skills. All right, I'm gonna reset the timer real quick, and then we'll be good to go. All right. Oh,
Am I allowed to
did
use
I
the
reset?
circle tool? Is that
Oh
cheating?
no, go use whatever you want. There's no cheating in here. All right, cool. We're ready to go. Go for it. All right, Piplup, circular
Yee.
head and everything. So, you play like a variety of different things on stream, but I've noticed that you're mostly sticking to Final Fantasy 14 recently. So you have like a big thing with MMOs, right?
Yeah, I've got a healthy relationship with MMOs. Yeah,
A
I
healthy
would
one.
say. I would say it's a very healthy relationship with MMOs.
All right, so do you want to go further into how it's healthy in comparison to unhealthy?
Oh, it's the most unhealthy thing ever. Like I am fully going to commit to the fact that I am 110% addicted to any MMO, especially World of Warcraft. Like that's kind of where I started, right?
Uh-huh.
Um, would I say it's been a great time? Yes. I say that it's kind of where I developed a lot of my um, love for gaming. Was the entire story of World of Warcraft.
Ooh, okay. I get you.
You can ask any one of my friends who have known me for the last 2+ years, at least, that about how much I love the entire world of Warcraft,
Ah, I
and
see
they'll
what you
tell
did
you like,
there.
well, that's what it is, right? Like
Right.
Warcraft was like an entire thing. And then they made the MMO because it's like they want you to explore Azeroth and all of its inhabitants and all this stuff. What the hell is my penguin doing, dude?
I mean, do you see mine?
It's a dude. I just have a black circle. Like there's no character development here.
I mean, there will be. That's the whole point of drawing. Like it's gonna turn out good. I already know it. I believe.
I'm glad that you have the confidence. So, yeah, I started playing WoW. I think when I was about 15,
Mm-hmm.
and it was at that point that I kind of like solidified my love for um,
Gaming.
MMOs and gaming. And I mean, like I played a lot of Call of Duty growing up, and like the whole Call of Duty lobbies and whatnot. But it was really WoW that kind of hooked me, and it was because we were playing like all the time with our friends. Like we had a pretty solid friend group that was playing consistently, and
Dude,
we it was just
that
it was a blast.
that is peak gaming when you have friends that play consistently on a certain game and you can just hop on at any moment and you will have people to play with. Like
Well, that's it, right?
for me, like that game, I think for the most of it was actually Destiny. Like I played the first Destiny a whole lot. I didn't get much into the second one because like that came out in a point in time where like I no longer had all of the time in the world to waste. Um, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Destiny's like it's a weird spot, right? Like it's part MMO, but also like not.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a lot of MMO elements, but it's not quite there in terms of
Yeah, it needs
like
more.
and like
I
how
really
yeah.
like it, but like again, it didn't have a lot of the things that like should be in an MMO from the beginning. So like it kind of fell flat in a lot of ways. All right, so the classic argument, and it's very topical actually. Who do you think would win? 151 Pokemon, the original 151 Pokemon, or a billion lions?
Obviously the Pokemon.
But it's a billion lions.
Yeah, but that's irrelevant. You have flying Pokemon, you have earthquake, you have surf. Do you think lions can breathe underwater?
No,
Exactly.
right, but it's a billion of them.
Yeah, that's irrelevant. You could put 2 billion lines up against the original 150. I thought the argument was against one of every Pokemon versus a billion lines.
If it was one of every Pokemon, it's easily Pokemon. But if it's 151, I feel like there's actually some debate to it.
Okay, so
Cause like
walk me through your thought
literally,
process.
cause literally, like in the entirety of Pokemon, like God is one of the Pokemon. So like that, come on. Obviously, that's gonna win. Uh, but my thought process is that it's a billion lions. I don't know how you're gonna beat that. Like that's a pretty solid thought process, if you ask me.
But a billion lines, it's like it's amateur hour when you think about the the amount of damage a singular Pokemon can do to that army.
You know what? You bring up some good points, but it's a billion lions. I
What the
really
hell
like
just
the.
happened to my penguin?
I don't know, man. I'm loving it so far.
Like there's like disconnected lines. What is this? What is this game?
What is this game? Also, you just recently hit freaking gold in Valorant, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Um, it's pretty pog. Yeah, I would say so.
I'm
Um,
terrible at Valorant.
I'd say a lot of people are because they don't give themselves the time to adjust.
Yeah, it's a hard game.
I would say like it's not like terribly hard to be decent at the game. It's just about learning. Okay, fuck this. We're just gonna go with it. Sorry, I'm damage controlling right now.
No, you're good. All right, let me delete this layer.
What the hell, dude? What is? It's fine. You know what? We're
Just
going
go
with it.
with it. It's perfect. I'm gonna get into coloring now. All right. So I feel like this is a good question. A lot of people come into like streaming with a quote unquote like hidden agenda, right? Where like, oh hey, I want to be like a voice actor, I want to be an actor, or I want to be able to do this, that kind of stuff. So did you, when you came into streaming, did you have like any any ulterior motive with pushing your content out there?
Yeah,
Like,
I'd say. Oh, come on. I'd say yes. And I still do have those goals, though I definitely say that they've taken a bit of a I've put them on the back burner because I've always wanted to get into voice acting. I've
mm-hmm.
always wanted to get into casting of games.
Ooh.
I've always wanted to host tournaments and then be like one of the announcers at the tournaments and be
Oh,
one of
you
the
want to be a
analysts in the panel.
commentator? Let's go.
Yeah, so I've got a couple of things that I'm working on in the process right now, where I might be able to make some of that happen in the near
Yeah.
future. And like League of Legends tournaments or Valorant tournaments even, I think would be like a really good place to start for
Mm-hmm.
myself anyway. It's
Have you
so hard
looked
to like talk and like focus on this drawing because I'm trying to do like half decent.
dude, I get it. I literally like this is what I'm good at, you know? Like I do this all the time.
This
I
is your
have to talk and
niche.
draw. Yeah, so like the hardest part, this is what I'd recommend. Like I'll try to talk while you do your line art and stuff, if you want. And while you're doing your line, like once you do get to the coloring process feels more mindless, at least to me. Um, but yeah, so I actually do commentary. Um,
Oh
like
shit.
I love being a commentator. I commentate at my local like Smash events. Uh, I like just recently started doing it, but like I love it. It's so much fun, dude.
Oh, absolutely.
Like I like it more than actually competing itself because it's like you get to decide like how hype things are almost. Like you get to bring everything. Oh boy.
How did that happen?
you you almost like dictate the pacing of what's going on and everything. You get to bring the hype levels up. You get to be a hype beast. That makes sense.
Absolutely. And if you're like very um like immersed within the culture of the game
Right.
and you know how like the ins and outs, all the intricacies in the game, you're you end up being like a bridge for the people that are like more casual with it too.
Yes. So that's actually some a big compliment that I got from one of my community members because like I told them that I was going to be commentating one of my events, and they actually came through. Ethne, you know them.
Oh yeah, of
Um,
course.
yeah. So like they actually ended up watching the event, and I was commentating, and they were like, "You actually like helped me to understand what's going on," which is like that's cool. Like that's a good compliment to anyone who's in the biz because it's just like that's your whole goal as a commentator, you know? You're trying
Absolutely.
to make it so everyone can understand. And yeah, so like competing for me, like I compete in Smash. I'm not very good in comparison to a lot of my friends, but I feel like a lot of that is rooted in the fact that like I have really bad competitors nerves. Like I
Oh,
get
you
I get
choke.
performance anxiety.
Oh, you choke.
Yeah, I choke like hardcore. I'm pretty good when I can actually think, but like when I'm in tournament, I can't think, so it's like it's bad. It seems like a poor excuse, but like I feel like a lot of my friends actually know that, and it's something I'm working on as I play more and more. But that's why I like commentaries. It's just like I just get to be there to have fun and hang out with the people, and then also like really make things hype. So commentary, like go for it, dude. I would if you want advice, like I would say try to find local events. Like that's gonna be what's gonna get you in, you know?
100%. Yeah. I mean, right now it's a little difficult with local events being in the middle of COVID, but
Yeah.
I would say it's definitely good advice.
Yeah. So I get that. We just recently had like our local events like actually come back. Um
Lucky.
yeah, it's pretty nice. Like it's been so nice to be able to like go out and hang out with all of these people that I haven't seen in like a hot minute. Um, so that's like that's a really fun. Just that's just a whole fun part too. But yeah, like I highly recommend being able to like if you want to get legit into commentary, it's just like you gotta start local, which is easier said than done. But
I think as well, like just being able to build a community around a game and then hosting custom tournaments because
Mm-hmm.
our friend Studs.
Yeah.
She hosts a lot of like custom lobbies and stuff, and she's going to be hosting an actual tournament.
Ooh,
And I was
really?
like, yeah, I was like, being able to host my own tournament, I think would benefit me a lot because then I'd be able to just kind of sit back and do the commentary for the stream, let's say, and then everybody else would kind of be playing, obviously.
Yeah, that's super cool. I wanna do like Smash tournaments or something for my community at some point. But I don't know when I'll do that. Yeah, it's like it's such a fun thing to like have a community based around a game, and I kind of wanted to do that with Smash, but also the Smash community is it's a mixed bag. Um,
Yeah, it's I know. I have a
yeah.
friend who's like super into Smash, and he's even like sometimes grossed out by like all this shit that's kind of gone on in
Mm-hmm.
that community.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit. It's a shit pool. But like
Yes.
I do love a lot of aspects of the community, and like the good parts of the community are super cool. But the online community is one of the most toxic in gaming. Like it is bad because it's made up of children. So so it's like what are you gonna expect from it? Yours is
Well, that's
looking
exactly it.
really good.
Nope. All right, we're gonna take that away. Yeah, it's fine. We're good. Yeah,
It's perfect. Are you done?
just yeah. I'm done my drawing, but I'm not done my drawing.
Ooh, well, better get down. You got a minute left.
So for the shading, give me a tip. So you just kind of put a lighter beige on some of the shades, like
So
on
I
some of
use
the
my
areas.
line art color because my line art color is actually like a dark, warm black is how I would describe it. It has a bit of a red tint to it.
Okay.
So then I lower the opacity on that brush, and then I just clipping mask on top of it. So you're gonna go through my layers, and you're gonna see that one has like an arrow next to it. Do you see it?
Yeah.
So that means it's a clipping mask, meaning that it can only touch the color that's already there. So it won't draw over anywhere else on that canvas. So you can't like
Mm.
overlap what you've already done. Does that make
Whoa.
sense?
Yeah. I mean,
So watch this. I'm
yeah.
gonna I'm gonna remove the clip on this, and you see how there's stuff outside of the lines now.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
So if I toggle the clip again, that stuff goes away.
Oh, you're cheating.
It's literally just digital art. That's how it works.
You're cheating, dude.
It's not cheating.
Looks like cheating to me. Chat. We need a verdict.
All right, chat. Is it cheating to use digital art at all? Because that's what Hippo thinks. I almost called you Whippo. Oh shoot! Wildcat Hippo says yes. Oh
That's
man,
a yes. That's one yes.
that's looking bad. That's looking bad for me. All right. Anyways.
Disqualified.
All right. Let's head into to drink number two. Are you pouring your drink yet?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm doing it as we speak.
Hey, let's go. I have to take another shot. Let's go. That's so exciting. I am so happy. I'm ecstatic. I can't wait
Like
for
a
the final round. You are gonna love that round.
it's good show. I'm not gonna wake up tomorrow, am I?
No, it has nothing to do with drinking. It's just the complexity of the drawings.
Fuck. So the next round. Okay. Are you gonna like? What's the lowdown? What am I gonna have to do? What is what's the catch?
So next round, we're just gonna do like a very difficult Pokemon. And then the next round after that, we're gonna draw a very difficult Pokemon, uh, doing something like just in general, doing a specific thing. So you have to draw it in a specific way that's not just the Pokemon sitting there. Like you'll probably have to draw it like last time. What we did is we drew a Pachycephalosaurus running a creeper over with a boat.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's actually a natural habitat for the Pachycephalosaurus.
yeah. He was
The
riding on a
paleontologist.
speedboat. All right. Well, I've gotta take another one of these. So
Cheers.
cheers.
I finished my drink. I've already got my next drink.
Oh boy,
I can't do it. I gotta pace myself.
I hate that.
Oh, nice. You're chasing it with some water. Very
Yeah,
cool.
that's all I got. Ugh.
Smart.
Yeah, I mean it's something. It's at least something to water down the flavor. Like, ooh, it's strong. I've never taken shots of Bacardi before, so this is weird.
I don't know. So what inspired that decision?
So I got this bottle when I was on vacation with my friends in San Diego. And it was specifically because I wanted to make strawberry daiquiris for everybody, like frozen strawberry daiquiris, and it's made with Bacardi, right? And the cheapest version was at Costco in this giant bottle for like,
Wholesale.
yeah, like for like $15 for this whole bottle. So I was
That's
like,
pretty good.
it's really good, right? So I picked up this bottle, and then um this is the only thing that like no one wanted to take. So I was like, I'll just take it for shots for stream. Like,
Oh my god.
so we're going with
Best
it
of
for
luck.
tonight.
Best of luck getting through the night. All right.
Ooh, I hit my desk.
See, you're already fucked up.
No.
I'm winning right now.
Shh. I mean, of course you are. You're not taking shots. Anyone's winning if you're not taking shots.
Look, I'm already like halfway down my bottle of wine. I don't know if you can see it.
Dang, good job. All right, let me switch things up. We gotta make this round 3.
Am I deleting my Piplup? Did you take a picture?
I did not. Thank you. So we'll save this. Save this file. Cool. Got it saved. All right. So now I'm gonna set another timer. Um, we're gonna set this for 30 minutes. So we got 30 minutes. I'm gonna say we have to draw Rayquaza.
Ah.
Yeah, we're gonna draw
Okay.
Rayquaza.
All
All
right.
right. The round is
Let's get it.
started. Go for it. So let's say Twitch shuts down, YouTube shuts down, all online streaming platforms are permanently offline, never to be seen again. What do you do? Like, what's like your dream job?
My dream job outside of like voice acting and
Yeah, so like something that you can attain
cast.
now that you have no internet fame. So like you can still go for voice acting, but like,
I'd
will you be able to
probably
get your foot in the door?
it'd be a lot harder for sure.
Right.
I'd say I'd probably become a teacher, become an English teacher.
Ooh, I like that.
It's always kind of been like a thought in the back of my head, just like teaching English as a second language to a lot of kids that don't speak it. I've
Mm-hmm.
done a lot of traveling in my life, so for me, I'm kind of um, motivated to obviously do more traveling. I kind of miss that, we can't travel right now.
Yeah, it's pretty rough, right?
But yeah, but being able to travel for work, I think is really cool.
That is really cool. My brother actually did that for the longest of times. Um, but now I think he's more staying put because, COVID and everything.
It'd be like that.
Yeah, it really do. It sucks, but that's life. That's life. Um, so yeah, like what's your favorite place that you've traveled to?
It's tough to say, really. I mean, it'd be like I don't know. Okay, let me think about it because I've been to a lot of Europe and a lot of Asia.
Ooh,
So for
really?
me, yeah. So for me, it's like Vietnam definitely holds a special place in my heart. I love that country.
That's really cool. I didn't know that. That's
Yeah,
super cool
it's
that you've actually been there.
very, very great country. The people there are really, really nice. And I don't know, I'd say like Poland was also very cool, very welcoming.
Mm-hmm.
Germany was very cool, very welcoming. Um, I'd actually probably, if I were to live somewhere, it would either be like Germany or Vietnam, I'd say, or the Netherlands.
Is that just like almost specifically because of the people, or was it also like the experience of being there?
The experience of being there for sure.
Got you.
Like it, the culture in the Netherlands primarily is like very bike and public transport heavy.
Ooh,
So it's
that's
very
so
like,
cool.
yeah. So like if you're in the main city, there's like, well, in any of the cities, right? If you're in Amsterdam, Rotterdam, The Hague, like you're going to see bike paths everywhere, all over the place. So I think that that's really cool. And then
Mm-hmm.
there's also like freaking bike highways in the more rural areas. So like I have a friend who's Dutch who's born and raised, and he has a little countryside house that his parents have lived in all of his life, and he was staying there, and he was like, "Hey, like I noticed that you're in the Netherlands. Like, come by, like hang out for. You can stay at my place." So I was like, "Okay, cool." So ended up staying there. He gave me one of his bikes for the week, and I just kind of biked around like for hours, and I was going to like a bunch of little towns that you could only really get to by either like ferry or by bike because there was no like actual roads to them because
That's
it was just
so
all very
cool.
rural. It's very quaint.
Yeah, much
So
different from society here for sure.
yeah,
I
it's
mean,
very laid back.
yeah, like you live in Canada. You're Canadian. Um
The worst.
I love I like I would love to go to Canada. Sounds like an awesome place, honestly.
We're pretty cool over here, I'd say.
So, I know it's a stereotype, but how true is it that everyone there is like nice?
I'd say it's for the most part true.
Yeah.
We have our fair share of assholes for sure.
Yeah, I mean, we're America, so I know that we got our fair share of those.
Yeah, I mean, no matter where you go, for some reason, there's just people who are always trying to see you fail, or just like
Yeah,
people that are trying to impede your progress through life. So I try to take it with a grain of salt, really,
yeah.
and just kind of move on. In Canada, though, I would say like I'd say most people are very nice and they're very nice to interact with. But in the part of Canada that I live in, there's a lot of like language politics between the French and the English, so it's very vitriolic. There's
Oh,
a lot of drama about French versus English, and becomes almost like an echo chamber of like hatred between the two classes, I guess.
oh. Well, that's no good. I don't like
Yeah.
hatred. Hatred's pretty weird, champ, if you ask me.
How progressive. I hate hatred.
Are you
Um,
like anti-hatred?
are you yeah, circle one? No, I think like at the end of the day, like it doesn't change my life too much. Like I'm pretty well bilingual.
Oh,
However,
okay.
it definitely has its downsides for sure. There's problems everywhere. But
Yeah, of course.
again, that's it. Like there's problems everywhere.
Yeah, it's called life. Uh,
What's
at
that?
the end, it's problems everywhere.
No way.
Yeah. I mean, like we're America. We kind of just constantly in shit. We're just stepping in our own shit all the time.
Must be pretty cool though.
Yeah, I mean, like if you're wearing shoes, it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, I quite enjoy Canada. I think I'd like to live here most of my life, but I've always like kind of had this idea of living in the States for a little bit.
That'd be pretty cool.
I think if streaming ends up taking off, I'd probably move to the States for a little bit.
Yeah.
I feel like it's better to network out here.
Don't come
Well,
to
out there.
Cali.
I would not. Like I'd
Yeah,
visit Cali, but I don't think I'd live there.
Cali is way too expensive. You know how much it is for like a one person apartment here? Like I live in a cheap area.
How much?
Like $1,000.
That's it?
Yeah, for like I'm talking like a one person in like I'm literally talking I live in the middle of a desert. Like there's nothing really here.
Okay, fair.
So if we're talking LA, That's upwards of like 2,500 or like 2,400.
Okay, I was like, wait, it's actually not that bad. But yeah,
Like it's
if you're just talking
bad.
about like middle of the desert, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, so Cali is it's a rough place to live, especially if you're a content creator. Also, like there's just a whole bunch of reasons, but I do love this state. There's a reason why it costs a lot to live in. Honestly, it's a very nice state. Um, but yeah, like I would never live here if I was trying to take content creation somewhere. Because
Oh,
like
for sure, you'd probably want to live in like the outback.
yeah, I would move out somewhere like that's super cheap to live in, like in Ohio or something like that. And then, once I, obviously join offline TV or something crazy, like I'll move back to California, maybe, just maybe.
Just to see all my fans.
Yeah, exactly.
I love the ambition though. OTV, is that your like dream org?
Not even
Would you say?
remotely.
Okay.
I know. I
Wait, I'm
just
like,
threw out the first one that popped into my head. I don't even know what they do. I know that Michael Reeves is a part of it, and I think he's hilarious, but yeah, I don't really have like an organization that I'd really want to be a part of. Oh, nice one. I like that. That's a good artistic choice.
I spilled my wine on the canvas.
But I don't like that line. That was bad. Oh, that's also bad. There we go. Yours is looking pretty good. I like it. It looks like if someone were to like if there's like a mythology of Rayquaza, like of the Hoenn region, and like they're painted on the cave walls, you know? Looks like what they would draw.
Wow, thanks.
That's a compliment. It's like an art style.
It looks like the ancient people with no tools. That
Yeah, it
looks
looks
like
like
what
they
they would
drew it
draw.
with their fingers.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
It's a compliment.
it is a compliment.
I think I'm actually surprising myself with how well I'm doing.
Dude, I swear, once like it's all about just elaborating on the drawings, you know? Like once you get into that mindset, it's like I feel like you can do it. And you're doing really good. Honestly, your drawings are fantastic. And this is what I was hoping for when having people who don't draw on the show cuz like I genuinely believe a lot of people are capable of this. It's just they give up before even trying, you know?
Yes.
So it's
Yes.
like I love seeing people like actively like go at it with actually a mindset of oh hey I'm gonna do my best and then they do this stuff and it's like whoa oh I actually can draw. It's a cool thing because I do believe that everyone is capable of drawing. It's just a skill that has to be learned.
That makes sense. Well, how long have you been drawing for?
Ooh, I mean, I definitely have been drawing since I was a kid. One of my favorite things to do. I always carried like a sketchbook on me. I wish I still had them, but like I had one that was like it had like a fuzzy monkey on the front of it. It's the cutest thing. Um,
Monkey.
monkey. uh, but yeah, like I've been drawing since I was very young. But I think I started drawing like almost daily when I was in junior high, and then I stopped for a while. But I do still draw a lot now, obviously, because like I've put it into my
Right.
streaming, and that's actually very intentional. It's not even the fact that it's like, first of all, it's a niche thing, so it's like entertaining, and then also it's like a lot of people know me for drawing Pokemon from memory, right? And I know that more people can.
Right.
So it's like I'm gonna keep going with this because I think it's a really unique concept, and I think it's just yet to blow up because I've yet to push my content to that level, and I've yet to get people to see it. But I think it's a hit idea, um, and really it's just got
That's
to
how
be
I found you.
pushed. Well, thank you.
That's that's how I found you. Like I was like, oh, this is actually really funny. And then I tuned into one of your streams and then watched you run away from a shiny Blitzel when no one else did. And I was like, wait,
Dude, that was the best thing. I was like, if you weren't there, that would have gone completely unnoticed, right?
absolutely, yeah. Nobody else noticed it. I was like, wait,
Nope.
hello, anybody?
I don't think
Shiny
anyone. I
fucking
think everyone was lurking at that time. So like you were the only
no
one who was
excuse.
actively watching, and then you saw a shiny Blitzel that I just ran away from, That was a moment. We shared that moment together, you know?
True. That's really what kindled the friendship.
Yeah, exactly. Your anger towards me for running away from a from a
From a
shiny
shiny
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
And you
It's
know what's
bullshit.
so funny? I'd do it again any day.
You son of a bitch. I
That
actually
one was on accident, but once I saw the reactions of people who were like I posted that video to TikTok and it blew up because there was so many hate comments.
honestly, that's sometimes what you need to do. You need to make something that's so controversial that it gets the hate,
I honestly
and
should
then
make
it.
another Pokemon video like that. So then just fake it, right? Just get like a shiny mod that makes all the Pokemon shiny, and then encounter a shiny Pokemon, and then just run away from it very intentionally, just to get people onto my channel.
Oh, you're that guy. You're the guy that runs away from all the shinies.
Just to like, I intentionally try to find shinies just to run away from them. That would be a really funny gimmick account.
Absolutely. So I've been thinking about like the direction that my content is going to go, right?
Ooh, please do
And
tell.
and I've been thinking about like what am I going to do with TikTok, because right now I'm really into Valorant, unfortunately. I think it's a lot of fun, because I am a very like competitive person.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of always grew up that way. Like when I would play WoW, right? Like um it was um very competitive in like a traditional do the most damage that you can in the group and like flame everybody who didn't do the most damage. I was like one of those
Yeah,
toxic people
I
for a long
love
time.
that.
I'm ashamed but unashamed to say. And then there was also like the PvP element, right? So you're always just like killing other people and like trying to be the best player that you can be. So I always kind of grew up like very, very competitive. I didn't play like many sports growing up, but it was the PvP element of a lot of the games that I played that really sparked that competitive nature in me. And so when I play Valorant, I kind of get like the feeling of being a kid again, like without like the toxicity. I'm
Mm-hmm.
I'm very scarcely toxic unless like provoked. Then I'll
Okay.
like fucking I'll rip someone a new one. And Valorant kind of just like scratches that itch, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking
Yeah,
about like, should I make a TikTok specifically for Valorant content and then do my other like Final Fantasy MMO content? I don't know.
dude. I wish I could tell you because I've been in a similar rut where like I'm thinking of making a TikTok specifically for my drawing Pokemon from memory and then one for everything else to see if I can get it to pop off on that account. Because none like legitimately none of my drawing Pokemon from memory videos have done anything on TikTok. Like they get 200 views.
Do you think that maybe yeah, that's pretty much where my TikToks are have been getting placed. But I've been like kind of reading a lot about like the algorithm and whatnot, and obviously it's watch time and like getting a very catchy hook. And I think that your videos have that, but I think that maybe the algorithm is confused as to where to place you. And I think that that's
Mm-hmm.
kind of where I'm kind of sitting right now in that limbo, because I did do a lot of blackjack content, because I did do a lot of um, Pokemon stuff, and then now I'm like kind of jumping all over the place. So I'm thinking like, do I just make a couple of different TikToks so that I can niche and hit a specific market, and then kind of link like funnel everybody back into my Twitch?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? I'm honestly very much so thinking the same thing. So maybe we should try it. We'll come back to each other on a future episode and see how it went.
So I've get like 50 views now.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. I get like 300 instead of 200. Like, wow. That's
You know,
crazy.
this is not terrible.
No, it's really good. Like, you tripping. It's very good. You're doing great. Keep it up, brother.
K Kona, brother. K Kona.
Hey, Conan. What is that? What is that from?
It's just like making fun of hillbillies.
Oh, okay. I've never heard that as a phrase, but that's good to
There's like
know.
a there's like a Twitch user that has that as his emote, and that's often like the context in which he uses it as well. It's just kind of like K Kona, and like everybody, just like K Kona, brother, and it's just some big dude with like a hat, and he looks like he would say K Kona. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's great. I love that. So, alrighty. I know you do like impressions and stuff. Like
Oh boy.
you do your like the dwarf particularly from Warcraft, right?
Right.
Do you have any like ones that you haven't shown on stream?
Um, that's a good question. I don't. I don't know. Like sometimes, like the impression just kind of comes out, and I end up.
It's
Everyone's
just a
like, "Wait, that
bit.
was actually pretty good."
Like Ray Romano, right?
Yeah, fuck off. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that right now.
That was
We are
funny.
not.
That was
No, it's good.
funny.
But I'm like, dude, I don't understand. I don't get. I don't sound like Ray Romano.
It's only a little bit. Like it's not much, but I hear what they're saying. Like I understand why they say it. It's just your
Don't
cadence.
encourage them.
It's not necessarily your voice. It's just the way that you talk. And it's not a bad thing, you know? It's not a bad thing.
I hate that you're encouraging this behavior.
It's not even encouragement. Guys, stop calling him Ray Romano even though he sounds like exactly like him. All right? It's not cool.
That's crazy. I gotta go all of a sudden. That's weird.
Wait,
I'm breaking up. It,
we're
it,
breaking up?
it, it,
Oh no. Here I thought things were going really well.
it was until Ice Age attacked.
Until until I started making jokes. All right, you guys heard it here first. First, do not make jokes with Wildcat Hippo. He is too sensitive.
Only I can make jokes.
Yes, exactly. Do you have any good knock knock jokes for me?
Fuck, I wish I'd known that you were gonna ask. I didn't come prepared.
Okay,
Do you
never
have any
mind.
good ones?
You don't have I honestly like I don't. I don't, but I have I have this one that I came up with in the shower that I was like, this is a really good joke, but it's not it's not one that I want to use in all contexts. Um
I'm ready.
so you know how a lot of men cannot find a woman's G spot?
Yes.
We call that a cliteracy.
Who's there? Wait. That's actually pretty good.
I thought
I'll
that
give
that
you
was
that.
pretty damn good. Like I
It's pretty
came up with
clever.
that in the shower today, and I was like, "That's actually like a good joke." Like,
I liked it.
damn.
What's
I don't
chat
know
think?
what spurred on that thought, but I was like, that's wow. I am proud of myself. I'll have to tell that on one of my streams at some other point.
Ecliteracy. It's very nice.
Because honestly, I doubt that
Put a
anyone
ring to
here
it.
will remember. So it's okay. Do you ever do that? Do you ever like reuse jokes? Because I do that all the time.
Yeah, and then the regulars kind of roll their eyes. But that's kind of like it's kind of part of the charm, right?
Exactly. It's like one of my favorite bits that I have right now is I have a drum soundboard. And I will use it anytime I say something that's even remotely supposed to be a joke. So it's like, hey, get it, people? It's a joke. So I'll just pop the soundboard just to like, hey guys, it was funny, you can laugh. It's the
Guys, it was a
stupidest thing.
joke. Yeah.
It's the stupidest bit that I have, but like it's my favorite shit in the world. It's so stupid.
Where did all
So
my viewers go?
so like you've had a couple of videos on YouTube, and some of them have actually done like pretty decent considering like your subscriber count and everything. Do you
Right.
have like a personal favorite of your videos?
A personal favorite of my videos.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably say the charity stream one. That one was probably one of my favorite ones that we put up.
I don't think I got to watch that one. I might have to go back for it.
We were a part of it.
Oh, I was. Oh, that's the one. You're right. I
So
forgot I
like
was part of that.
respect. No, I mean it makes sense that you didn't watch it because it's like, well, you were there, right?
But also, like, I like watching those kind of videos to see if I was actually funny or not. Uh, you
I'd say
know,
you were for sure.
I think I was pretty damn funny. I remember saying a lot of shit that I was like, okay, that's pretty good. Like, especially like messing with Nine so much. Like, oh my gosh, where Nine just
Nine
would
is a
not
riot.
bet. Like, I
Nine
love
is a
Nine.
riot.
I love Nine, but man, I'm just saying, I truly won that game, and I don't think anyone
True.
can argue that.
You were the people's champ, I
I was the
think.
people's champ for sure, for sure. Emergency played the rules the best, but I played everyone's hearts
I think so. I
because
think you did. I think you truly did.
I had like 36,000 chips at the end of it or something. Like I was rolling in dough. It
You
was so
actually
funny.
you were hoarding, yeah. If you hadn't gone out the one time, you would have won.
So that
Just
was
on
the
the
funny thing is I
technicality.
wasn't even hoarding. I was like actively playing the game. Like I was really trying to go at it, and like bet a lot of money on certain things. It's just I won a lot, so it worked out. That was such a fun stream. I'd love to do something like that again.
The um the charity poker actually did really well.
Oh,
Just it was
really?
like a really, yeah. I mean, like there were a lot of people there and like donating, and it was really well received. I think too,
That's
for the
super
most part.
cool.
And I think like I'm planning on putting together another one in September,
Ooh.
and I wanted to like I wanted to change up the roster a little bit because I kind of want to keep it fresh. I know, I'm sorry, top 10 anime betrayals. I just want to I didn't invite anybody from last time, so please don't feel slighted.
No, I feel very slighted. Fuck you, in fact.
True. I mean, all of a sudden the show is ending.
Yeah, no, like thanks everybody for watching. That was a good time. I really appreciate sharing your viewership with me. Yeah, get the fuck out, please. Screw
I
you
feel that.
on every level.
I feel that.
So wait, if you're changing out the entire cast, who's gonna replace you?
It's actually going to be Drizzy.
Oh, really?
Drizzy's replacing me. No, no,
Oh,
not
okay. I
me.
like that. That's cool. I like that content mix up. All right. Well, look,
If,
if you ever want someone to come back for one,
of
bring
course,
bring
of
me
course.
back as people's champ.
The problem is like everybody was really good.
Yeah,
Like you did well, Nine did well, Nikki did
Nikki
well,
did well.
Studs did well. I think Senna even did well too. Like there wasn't one bad performance. I think
It's
everybody
true.
really like connected well. I felt really happy with the cast because that's kind of always nerve wracking too when you get like a bunch of people that don't know each other.
Yeah.
It was
So,
kind of bad. Like it wasn't bad. It was like kind of nerve wracking to be
mm-hmm.
like, oh shit, like will these people get along? Like
Mm-hmm. It's
so
really hard.
yeah. So I think that like the 30 minutes that we had beforehand where everybody just kind of we did like that the classic all right, well do your elevator pitch, and everybody just kind of used me as the lightning rod for um their jokes, which I think is fine. Obviously, I'm the butt of every joke here on
As you should
Twitch.
be.
Yeah, for sure. And so I think it ended up like breaking the ice before anything even happened, and it just kind of felt organic
Yeah,
when
everything
we went
felt
live.
really, really smooth.
Yeah, so I was very happy with how that turned out, and I am hoping that it ends up doing that again.
Who are you thinking for your next cast?
So right now, I've already reached out to everybody that I want on like this time around.
Uh-huh.
By the way, I think I'm done.
Yeah?
I think I'm good.
There's no shading.
Oh yeah, shading.
What about
Yeah,
highlights?
yeah,
Oh my gosh. All right, well, I'm still
yeah,
I'm still going and I've got time, so keep talking.
yeah. So I'm thinking like I've got cosplay fitness lined up.
Oh yeah.
Um,
I haven't actually talked to him, but he seems cool.
he's a very cool guy. Yeah. Working from Rome. I don't know if you've seen him on TikTok.
Mm-mm.
He's a cool dude too. Then I have Ombre Bay. I don't know
Okay.
if you know her.
I don't.
And then
The one I
yeah,
recognize
it's
so
like
far is cosplay.
and then there's Kablug, who's a guy that I met during the Blackjack streams.
Oh, okay.
And Zelda games.
Ooh, very cool. Yeah, I know that name.
You know Zelda.
Yeah. Yeah, so the only reason I recognize cosplay's name is because cosplay has also done Smash content, so he's popped up on my For You page a couple times. I've also been in his stream. Um, it's not generally the stream that I would like hang out in, but he's got a good stream.
This is your main?
Yeah, you made this character? Wow. You're awful. Like, what are
Yeah,
you doing with your life?
he's done it with every single character, and I find it so funny.
Yeah,
Because
I think the only one that he talked highly of was what's it called? Mega Man, because that's his main.
yeah.
I do find that
Which
pretty
honestly,
funny.
respect
Yeah, like who wouldn't do that? You know?
for sure. I mean, like I do that with Final Fantasy, right? Like I always talk about like Lalafel's superiority
Mm-hmm.
and how like Lalafels are just the best race in all of Eorzea,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody's always gonna like fight me on it, and I don't think that's fair.
So, have you played any other Final Fantasy games?
Yeah, so I've played 1 through 6
Oh,
on the Game
wow.
Boys, and I haven't played any of the PlayStation ones.
Ooh. Final Fantasy VII Remake is pretty good if you want to get into one. And it's pretty
I've
new.
heard that too. Yeah, true. And I think there's like a relatively big audience too, but I don't know. I'm looking at it and I'm like, is this really my thing? But then I'm like, Final Fantasy 14, oh my god.
Yeah, I get you. I mean, stick to what you like. Sometimes you don't always have to try things, but I do recommend it as a game. I think it's a very fun one.
I think one thing that I want to do next, and yes, you can steal this idea, it's fine. But I think I want to do Portal next.
Yes, I mean, like, are you doing Portal 1 or 2?
I'll probably end up doing both.
Okay. Well, if you ever want to do a cooperative Portal 2, I'm still down for that.
Ooh, true.
I'm still very down for that, actually. I'm pretty happy with my Rayquaza, honestly. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good.
It's nuts. Like you look at like mine I'm pretty happy with, but yours is actually nuts.
Like
Holy shit.
I feel like a lot of it's really choppy, but what helped a lot was doing that like initial sketch. That's also another thing I'd recommend if you like really want to get like in depth on your drawing and you feel like you have too much time. You can always like do you just take a pen, get a different color like an orange, which is what I have here. Lower the opacity on your brush, and then it acts like a highlighter. So you almost just like sketch with a highlighter. So you just draw like a little face in a guy, and he's like ah.
I think that actually looks closer to Rayquaza than your actual drawing.
So, actually, wait, hold on. Ooh, that's a good question. I'm gonna save that for the next round because we're basically out of time. Do you have any last details you want to add? I just realized like we're both like covering up our drawings a little bit. I'm gonna shrink us a little bit.
Do it.
There we go.
No, I think I'm pretty well good here.
All right, sounds
I'm
good.
very satisfied with my drawing.
Your
I'm
drawing's
impressed.
good.
I'm
Like
impressed.
that is so freaking good for like literally never drawing. I chose Rayquaza and I was like, I wonder how he's gonna do. And then you pulled it off. Like this is good.
I think so too.
Yo, what's up, Squish? How you doing, my man? Alrighty. Let me move us over real quick to this screen. There we go. I'm gonna pour another shot. Have you finished your drink?
About to.
Alright, go. Hey, let's go. Alrighty. I'm gonna pour my last shot. This is oh no. You can tell it's bad when like I've already been drinking and I'm still dreading a shot. Like generally when
Well,
I'm drinking I'm like, let's go.
you've had like two.
Well, I know. I'm more lightweight than most people.
Oh, I'm very much a lightweight.
Yeah, like I will have a glass or two of wine and I'm like good for the night.
Yep, same. Which is why this third one is gonna be a wild ride.
Oh, also, I give us the option at the end for a bonus round if you want to join me for that, where we both draw on the same canvas.
Ooh, that could be fun.
Yeah,
Chaos.
yeah, it's very chaotic. But Bex and I drew a really fun drawing when we did that last time. So, if you want to join me for that, that'd be a good time. All right,
Absolutely.
third round, third shot down the hatch.
Cheers.
That definitely went down the easiest.
Well, they get easier the drunker you get,
Yeah, it's true.
for sure.
Oh, all right. Let me save this image real quick. This is
Yeah,
so
please.
good. Like, that's damn good.
Right.
Wow.
World of Warcraft, yeah.
What?
You said wow.
Um,
Please, you're from California. You should know all about World of Warcraft.
I know literally nothing about World of Warcraft.
Okay, so there's like Sylvanas, right? And Jaina
Uh-huh.
Proudmoore, Tyrande. Dude, you're so uncultured. It's crazy.
Oh, okay. What,
So
is it because I'm
uncultured.
white? Are you discriminating because I'm white? Is that
Yeah,
it?
that's it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, 100%.
Saying I'm uncultured.
Dude, I don't even want to
Jerk.
get rid of this.
I
Ugh,
know, but I
it hurt.
saved it. It's okay. I saved it. White on white crime. Exactly. Wait, how are you doing that? Control Z, baby. It's a masterpiece.
Control Z, Control Y, Control Z, Control Y.
10 out of 10. But yeah, I saved it. I'm going to send you all the drawings afterwards. I'm going to post them all to Twitter as well.
Oh boy. Wait, you're making these public?
Oh, yeah.
Yikers.
That way, if you draw any penises on my show, everyone will know.
Oh, we're drawing dick?
I mean, like, don't, please. Because TOS, but.
TOS, yeah.
I mean, like, I was scared because I showed a thick Mr. Mime the other day.
True. That's actually too sexualized.
Did you ever see that TikTok that I did? You know the Mr.
I
Omni-Man
did.
meme? Where it's like, boop ba doop ba doop ba bah, and then it like shows him and he's like super double cheeked up.
Yes. And
Yeah.
you were like looking away, and then he would show his cheeks, and then you'd look at him and the cheeks were gone. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good TikTok.
I
I
thought
like
it was good and it didn't do good. And I was like, oh, it was such a funny video. Anyways, Dampo, thank you for the hydrate. I missed you, baby. I hope you're doing good. You have to hydrate as well.
Oh, true. Good idea. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So that is round 3 done. We're gonna head on to round. Oh, what? Did I not set that up? What? Oh no, it's
No,
fine.
it's behind me.
Damn it! Hold on. Let me fix it. Let me fix it.
That's fine.
No,
It's
I'm
good.
fixing it.
No, it's fine, dude.
Did Snap just subscribe? Yo, Snap is
Snap.
pog. Thank you,
Yeah,
Snap.
Snap is the best. Okay,
Snap
we'll
is
just put it like that.
awesome. I've loved talking to Snap whenever I'm in there. Snap, you are a sweetheart. Thank you so much for the subscription. And
Yeah.
if my my sound was available, I don't have it on this show. But if my sound was there, Keanu Reeves would in fact tell you that you do have an impressive cock. Thank you very much. I
It's
love
true.
that sound so much. I need to add more. I want to add a bunch of memes to the subscriptions because that's like one of my favorite streamers do. Do you have like an inspiration behind streaming, like one streamer in particular?
Yeah. What? Well, one streamer in particular, probably not. I'd say it's a culmination of a few.
Okay. Do you
I
wanna
hear
do
it
you
in my.
wanna tell me who they are?
Yeah. Okay. So I mean. Okay. So there's like Ludwig. I'd say like I learned
Mm-hmm.
a lot from him and like
You
Harris Heller.
you you show that too. I think you've got a lot of the skills that he does. You're very confident in your speech. You talk with a lot of confidence. You make your jokes with a lot of confidence. And it's something that I really
Especially when they
admire.
don't land.
Yeah,
Especially when they don't.
yeah, it's something that I really admire about your streaming style, and it's something that I really struggle with sometimes because, like, especially since I still live at home, like it's something that like I struggle with. But once I move out, like, oh my gosh, dude, it's gonna be so fun.
I still live at home.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Dude, you
I
got
still
that
live with
much
my parents. Yeah,
confidence. That's impressive.
yeah. I honestly, I pretend like I'm the only one in the house,
That's so cool.
and then I hear like something drop upstairs, and I'm like, I monk a W for a bit, and then I'm back.
I mean, Snap, honestly, my goal is to make his head so big because it's already pretty big, so that it'll snap and then I won't have any competition. Let's
True.
go. Okay,
uh,
so round 4. This is where things need to get, like more complicated. So, I'm thinking we draw like a medium What's like your favorite Pokemon?
my favorite Pokemon,
Yeah,
Crobat.
Crobat. Okay,
Yeah,
I want
he's
you
just
to hold on. I need to think of the rest of this. I
okay.
want you
Go
to
for it.
draw a Crobat on a date with a Ditto. That's what we're drawing.
I just got a mental image. Let's see how well I could do it.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be really good.
Okay,
Alrighty,
very
the timer
hot.
has started.
I'm breeding for a shiny Zubat.
I'm gonna lower the timer just a little bit because I think I gave us just a tad bit too much time. There we go. We're all good to
Four
go.
minutes.
Yeah, we're gonna go 4 minutes. I think this is gonna be this is a fun prompt. Man, I'm smart.
SMRT.
SMRT. Oh, what did I do? Oh, you created a layer. Never mind. Okay. What's like your favorite stream that you've done?
Favorite stream that I've done.
Mm-hmm.
Tough to say. I would say probably it's got to be a mix between the very first charity stream that I ever did with you guys,
Oh,
charity
that's the first
poker.
one?
That was the first and only charity stream that I've ever done.
Oh, hell yeah.
I've got to say it's that or dude, there's so many. It was it's like a three-way tie between that, my League of Legends 1 week bronze to gold as Ziggs only.
Who's
Like playing
Ziggs?
Ziggs is like the little chipmunk that shoots bomb.
Is that like a
So I made
good
a
character or a bad character?
he was notoriously bad at the time.
Oh, okay.
And so me obviously being me, I made a bet with one of my friends saying, "Okay, um I'll get to gold from bronze in a week for 5 gifted subs because I'm very smart." And he accepted the bet, and I was just outside of gold.
Oh,
I lost by a little bit,
that's so sad. That's really funny though. I love that.
and then
What are you drawing?
you'll see. Give me a sec.
Oh, is this a picnic blanket?
Yeah,
I love it.
I'm the romantic type, you know.
Yeah. I have never been on a picnic, but I'm planning one soon and it's exciting.
So the charity stream, and then I would say probably my Outlast stream where I set a community goal, which I would highly recommend for your community. It's like they spend channel points. I don't know if you've ever done it. They spend
I've
channel
never done
points.
it.
You can set it up in your channel point rewards, and they spend channel points to try to hit a goal that it accumulates basically. And they in 4 days, I set this for a month, right? I set this goal for a month, and in 4 days, they raised 69,000 channel points to watch me play a horror game.
Wow.
And I played a horror game on stream.
Yeah, my
And so,
Squish is right. I was planning a picnic with him.
oh, nice.
Yeah, so
Squish.
Squish is like one of my like IRL friends. He's very cool.
Respect.
It's really cool. Like, have you told your IRL friends like about your streaming and everything and like do they watch?
I don't think they watch so much anymore, but
Uh-huh.
they were definitely there for me in the beginning, and I
Like
think
for
that's what really
affiliate.
got me. No, even like so when I was streaming in 2017, I got affiliate then, and I kind of kept affiliate for some reason. Um,
I don't think it ever takes it away.
yeah, so I didn't know that. I had affiliate, which obviously they helped me with before,
Mm-hmm.
but how do you do this outline thing? Why is it so?
So just change your color to something else. Because I
Yeah, I
think you're on
did.
like a gray or a black. Are you on black?
No, I'm on like an orange or brown.
Yeah, I think your opacity might be too low.
It's at like 80.
Really?
Yeah,
Are you sure you're on orange then? You might be. I think you're on like a gray.
I just changed to black.
Okay. Well that works, right? That works as an
That's okay.
outline.
That's okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
I think it's good.
So yeah, they were there for me like when I first streamed to get me to affiliate,
Uh
and then they
huh.
were also there for me like this time around, and they got me off the ground and helped me to the point where I had my own audience, and I felt like they don't really come around as much anymore, which kind of sucks because I always enjoyed like seeing them in chat. It would always kind of give me like motivation that they were there,
Yeah.
you know.
It always
But
gives me motivation too. So Squish, just keep that in mind, okay? I
it
love
could
you,
be like that.
baby. You're like one of actually no, Squish is like one of my best friends. Probably my best friend. Very cool. He's like I met him through Smash Brothers. Like so we play together all this time. He plays freaking Steve. Boo.
The worst.
Boo.
The worst.
Did I say something about you, Squish? No, no, not at all. Mining away. I don't know what to mine. I'll mine this anyway. Do you know any Minecraft parodies?
No, but I actually went to high school with one of like the oldest like big names in the game.
Oh yeah, it was like Sky. No, it wasn't Sky. It was like who was it? I'm trying to remember. I remember you told me about this.
Bajan Canadian.
Squish, do you recognize that name? I don't. Oh, I just thought of a really cute. Yeah, of course. So yeah, he knows who you're talking about.
Yeah, I went to high school with that guy.
That's so cool.
I mean, it is pretty cool, yeah. I haven't seen him since like the first year of college, and he ended up leaving college to pursue this
Hell
content
yeah.
creation, and he obviously killed it.
That's so freaking cool. That's the dream right there. I'm still going through college. Did you do college?
Yeah, so here in Quebec, what we do is we go to grade 11, and then we have like a bridge college, so we call it Cégep, and then we also do university afterwards. Because for you guys, college is university, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we have both. So
Oh.
instead of like graduating at 12 and going straight to university, we have like a 2 to 3 year bridge after 11, and then we have um university. It's kind of weird.
That
I
is
don't know that I
weird.
like.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't understand it.
You're telling me.
But that's pretty crazy. So like what did you do? Like what did you get your degree in?
So this might come as no surprise, but when I was originally um, going to college, I was in radio broadcasting.
Let's go. I was gonna say communication.
Yeah, well, that's effectively what it was, but I was doing it for radio broadcasting. Like I took mostly radio classes
Uh-huh.
and like video production as well. And then I ended up dropping out because there was a lot of like personal shit going on, and
Yeah,
then
that's
went
fair.
back for business, dropped out again, and then went back for like social science. Completed it, but it was like it's really not what I wanted to do. But I
Uh-huh.
just I just kind of wanted to finish something. Title of my sex tape.
I just want to finish or I just want to finish something.
I just want to finish.
Very nice. We got jokes, everybody. You got jokes. Hey.
Why does Crobat have an egghead?
Oh yeah, Crobat has two sets of wings. Does he even have feet? He doesn't have feet, does he? I did
Not
that
really.
wrong. Ah, whatever. I'm keeping it.
So how do you like shade now? Like how do you color in?
I just do it on a. I just add a separate layer, move it underneath your line art layer, um, and then just color in. That's what I do.
Okay.
Aw, my Ditto's looking so cute. Aw, look at them. Look at them and them non-binary self. Just look at them. They're so cute. Oh my gosh, I love them. So your favorite Pokemon was Crobat?
Yeah,
Wow, what a
I'd say
fucking
so.
weirdo.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. To finish the story from before, I went to university and then just never finished it.
Oh, that's fair. What made like did what? So you dropped out for personal reasons, right?
Yeah, I mean, well, I don't mind sharing it. I dropped out mostly because I figured school was a waste of time unless I knew what it is that I wanted to do.
True.
And since I had no direction, I just kind of left.
Yeah, that's so fair. That's so fair. Do we have any truers in chat? Cause true. Oh, did you notice how I changed my Crobat's thing from a frown to a smile? Cause like he's on a date and he's happy.
Yeah, but you'll see what I'm doing if I can actually accomplish it.
Oh no! Please don't tell me he's fucking. Oh.
Wait, how did you do that again?
So I don't use the bucket tool. I just use the paintbrush.
Fuck that.
On Procreate, it's so much easier. That's the drawing app I use on my iPad. Like I can just set a reference layer, and that works as the same way where I can just fill in like with the paint bucket. It's really nice. Oh, yo, you're just going straight with color. Oh, I love it. I love it. You're developing an art style. Let's go. I love to see it.
Yeah, so I was in political science beforehand, like in university, because I was like, oh, I think I'd be a good politician. I like debating. I'm very passionate about topics, and I think all things considered, I think I'd make a good politician. Anyway, um, the university class setting was really not my cup of tea,
That's
and
so fair.
sorry.
I said that's so fair. Like it's very rough. You know, like it's something you have to be into, or you're not gonna have a good time.
And so yeah, so now it was like either try to be a politician, which was like kind of waning on me every day. Like I was just kind of like, do I really want this? Or go into law, and I was like, I don't want that either.
Oh boy,
So I just left and I just traveled instead.
that's awesome. So I'm guessing that's where you went to like Germany and they called. I don't remember the name.
The
What is it?
Netherlands, Vietnam.
Yeah, Netherlands,
I've
Vietnam. That
been
was the one I was thinking.
I've been everywhere, honestly.
That's super cool. I do want to travel one day, but I want to get like that income to be able to do that. Yo, Kohai,
Why
thank you
does
so much for the raid. I really appreciate you. I hope you enjoy our conversations. We're a bit drinky, so we're just having a good time. I hope you guys enjoy. Can you stop?
what what is happening? There is like legitimately no reason for this to be happening.
Just don't be lazy. Just don't be lazy. Yo, Sampy, welcome in. Good to see you. Kohai, thank you for the raid again. I appreciate you. Oh, these Pokemon doodles, they're very cute. They're very cute. I agree.
Don't don't.
Sampy, I haven't seen you in a hot minute. How are you doing? All right, so I think he has yellow teeth, does he not? I'm pretty sure he does.
Depending on the version, yeah.
I think he has yellow teeth. I'm gonna go with yellow teeth. Look at them pearly whites. Except they're yellow, so they're not white at all. And he has like a blue or like a teal for his wings. I think, anyways. So I even put in my notes that you wanted to be a voice actor because I could kind of tell. just by like your impressions and everything. I don't remember if I had asked you that before. But either way, I'm smart. Uh, but if I so like, what would be a dream come true for voice acting? Like, what would be like a position that you'd be like, oh my gosh, this is the coolest thing ever, and I'm so happy to be here.
Doggy style. Wait, you said. Hold on. Wait. Okay.
All
So,
right, we heard it here first, folks. Wildcat wants to be pegged. Hit him up in the chat, please.
any peggers? um, I'd
Peggers? I thought
say
you said poggers.
pegger. I hardly know it. I would say probably if I got like my dream job, I would say a voice for Blizzard for a Blizzard character, like
Ooh.
um, a voice for a Blizzard character, or a TV show, an animated TV show for sure. I
So,
would.
is there any TV show that, like, let's say you were born in a specific year, right? And like you were offered a position at like any TV show that you wanted, like any animated TV show, which one would you choose?
Hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Okay.
I'm trying to think like which show I would go with. I think maybe I'd go with Pokemon.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, I
I'd
love
love
that.
to. I'd love to voice like not Ash, but like a side character for sure.
Yeah, that's super cool. I uh I think for me, like I've also wanted to do voice acting. Like that's another reason as to why I started streaming and everything like that. I want to get better at and like more confident in this field. So like voice acting is always something that has very much so appealed to me. Um I love that idea, and like I think I need to work on like doing impressions and things like that, like show that I have this stuff. But I know that I have the acting ability. But like I love uh I never finished the show, but I love Adventure Time. And I think
Oh,
Adventure
nice.
Time has like a ton of like fun characters that would be like really fun. Like you can voice act it in your own way. Uh
Yeah, for sure.
like it's very imaginative in its world. It has like it's so crazy how in depth the world building is in that show. Like I never realized it until like after I had stopped watching it, and then it got like really crazy. But I was like, this show is bonkers, and I love it. Like it's so insane. But yeah, like
You
I
see, I've
would love
never
to do
watched
voice
it.
acting. It's a good show. It's very funny. It's very cute in a lot of aspects, and then it's also really depressing and very dark. Like poor
Very
Finn,
nice.
man. He's a troubled child. That's all I know. This is such a
R.I.P. Finn.
cute concept for a drawing. I like how you've only done your Crobat so far. I'm not judging, of course.
Hardly.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all, actually. Adventure Time has some crazy stuff in it. I agree, Snap. It was insane. I do love the show though, and I think Pendleton Ward has like a really fun animation style. That's also part of the reason as to why I watched a lot of the shows that I did is because I really like the animation because I've always been into art. And most of the shows that I watch are actually like animated, or movies that I watch are animated because like I don't really have much of an appeal towards shows that are realistic, if that makes sense. I watch TV for like escapism, or like watching it to just have a good time. And a lot of the time reality TV shows are like TV shows that are based in the real world just don't hit it for me.
Honestly, same.
What's like your favorite
Um,
cartoon?
my favorite cartoon. Okay, this one's gonna be like kind of out of left field, but I watched it recently and it's really fucking dark. And I would say BoJack Horseman.
BoJack Horseman's so good. I've just watched it recently. When I was on vacation in Ohio, I watched it. And did I watch the last episode? I did not watch the last episode of Adventure Time. I do want to go back and get it. Like go back and watch it. Um, but yeah, like BoJack Horseman is such a freaking good show. What's your favorite episode of BoJack?
The view from halfway down.
Oh my gosh, it's such a
It,
good episode.
it's like cliche because it's like one of like the apex show, like apex moments in the show, but it is very impactful.
But that's the thing. Is like even though it's Apex, like you can still have an Apex moment, and it's not the best thing. You know, like I my favorite episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender wouldn't be like an Apex episode or
Wait, no
anything.
spoiler.
I'm
Because
not gonna say any spoilers.
I actually just started watching that for the first time.
Let's
I'm watching it
go.
right now.
It's
Yeah,
such a good show. What do you think of it so
yeah,
far?
dude, I'm in love with it. I've already finished the first season, and I'm working my way through the second.
I told you it was good. I'm so happy you're watching it. Anyways, but like I love that's my favorite show of all time. But like my favorite episode of actually of Jack Horseman isn't that episode. It's Free Churro.
Is that the underwater one?
No, the underwater one's really good. But like my favorite one is the one where BoJack's just giving monologue at his mom's funeral.
And then it turns out to not be his mom's funeral.
Yeah. That's definitely my favorite episode. It's so good. Like I was enthralled the whole way through, even though it's literally him just a monologue the entire episode. And that speaks to first of all the acting prowess of Will Arnett. Like, oh my
He was so
gosh.
good.
He's so freaking good to be able to pull that off and be that entertaining for literally like half an hour. To grab someone's attention for half an hour is something that's super difficult because most people's attention span lasts literally like I think it's 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, someone's attention span will go away. So most TV shows will like structure around that. But BoJack like literally was like, "All right, cool. We're gonna keep your attention for 30 minutes," and it did it, and it did it successfully. And it's like, wow, how did you manage that? It's so freaking cool. Yo, you want to become famous, Wildcat? Oh my
Absolutely.
gosh, dude.
You
This
know, you can
bot
click
tells you
on
how to
that
become
link and become famous.
famous. That's crazy. But yeah, I love that episode. I think it's so well written, so well acted, so well told. It's just like this episode. It's my favorite episode, but I also completely understand the choice of The View from Halfway Down because that's also like my second favorite. Like it's so good.
I love the story they were able to tell in about 20 minutes. You know
Yeah, dude.
how it
Oh
was
my
just kind of like
goodness.
everything kind of reached this one critical point in the show.
Hmm.
How everything was just kind of coming undone.
So I'm actually kind of curious. So BoJack Horseman is known for like having an ending that's kind of like you take your own thing away from it. What do you think happened in the ending of BoJack?
Um, I think he actually ends up living,
Yeah,
and I think it's an actual goodbye to everybody in the show.
I think I actually agree with you. I I
Because
I did. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead and continue.
I was just gonna say I had been reading some theories, and some were saying like there's like a mechanism in the brain that like kind of triggers when you die, that like
Hmm.
you kind of flash back at your life and kind of cope and make amends with the people that you've wronged in your life, and like it's your brain's way of like coping or something like that.
Hmm.
I don't really know like the science behind it. However, I just don't buy it. I think it was just really um that critical point where he's at the brink of death and then just kind of comes back and says sorry.
Yeah, I actually agree with you, and there's a lot of reasons behind why I do. So like I thought about it, and I was like, so first of all, how would he know that Princess Carolyn was getting married to someone else in his dream world? Because that's like the main place that he meets somebody else in. Like he meets everybody else in. He meets them back at Princess Carolyn's what's it called? Marriage ceremony.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a big thing that I was like, okay, that doesn't make sense to me. Because first of all, BoJack is very narcissistic and would think that like Princess Carolyn would never move on from him. In my opinion, that's what I think, right? Um,
That's fair.
so like I see that and I'm like, first that's the biggest red flag in there. I was like, I don't think this happened. Also, spoilers for BoJack Horseman. If anyone's planning on watching this show. But yeah, like I saw that and I was like, this I feel like it doesn't make sense for BoJack to have died at this point. Um cuz like he I don't know. I feel like he lived. I feel like he lived from it. And then like he continued living his life past that. Cuz like again, the idea of an actor like doing something terrible and it coming out and then people still watching that stuff afterwards, that's very true to reality. Like people will continue to watch actors like who do stupid stuff, you know?
100%.
Also,
Yeah,
welcome in Aspen. How are you doing? Hope you're doing okay.
they kind of like watching the train wreck, right? They like watching the
Yeah,
drama.
exactly. And also people forget like people straight up will forget what an actor has done because the human attention span I think will be able to pay attention to like big events for upwards of 2 weeks. That's the max that people have on that. And then once that passes, it's like, all right, cool. Now it's normal life again. Like remember when
Yep.
the rainforests were burning down?
Hmm.
People only knew that was thought that was happening for like 2 weeks, but it was going on for months. But people were like,
Yeah.
okay, it's 2 weeks, it's done. And it's like, nope, it's still going. So that was
Well,
like,
that's exactly it, right? Like
mm-hmm,
there's just so much that we just don't see because the media just covers everything like in a very limited time kind of thing
mm-hmm,
and a very narrow scope, right? So it makes perfect sense what you're saying with the connection to BoJack because
yeah,
you're like, oh shit, this celebrity did this, and then everybody talks about it for a week, and then it's on to the next thing. And I feel, you know what? I feel like the same thing with Twitch. Like in June, everybody was attacking hot tub streamers. In
yep,
July, everybody's attacking gambling. In
mm-hmm.
August, it's all about the hate rates.
If people
In
were
September,
talking
there's going to be
gambling
something
now,
complete. Oh yeah, everybody was trying to dismantle the slots and like the loot boxes and everything in July.
okay,
And like rightfully so, right? Like I can understand like both sides of the argument. However, um, everybody just kind of talks about these things while it's kind of cool too.
yeah, it's true.
And then like September, there's going to be some other drama. People are going to abandon Twitch, and then whatever. Like
So
it's gonna be that.
September 1st. I'm sure you know exactly what I mean when I say September 1st.
Yeah,
Um,
dude, your drawing is so fucking cool. By the way, holy
Thank
shit.
you. I'm really happy with it. I don't know what else to do. I think I'll add highlights. I'll add in some highlights. Um, but what do you think about it?
I think my opinion probably doesn't matter all too much. However, I'm gonna give it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely think that we should stream, but we shouldn't like stream. I've been
Okay.
watching like a lot of like content about this.
Mm-hmm.
I will cite my source as Devin Nash as being one of them. I
Okay.
think that he raises a good point about if everybody were to take a day off Twitch, it actually saves Twitch money because they don't have to host you on their servers, and that costs money normally if they're hosting you on their server. So a way to get back at Twitch is to really um, use their service and make them pay while simultaneously not getting any money yourself. So the idea would be to go live for 48 hours and just be like have your OBS open on a singular screen that is the demands that we want as a community to
I love
protect
that
marginalized
so
communities.
much.
So the idea would be you have like it's almost like a PowerPoint, right? You have one text document, hashtag Twitch do better, hashtag a day off Twitch, and everybody would theoretically just have the same points that Twitch would need to nail home. And we would all be using their servers and all be using their services that they have to pay for instead of everybody not using their services and them saving money. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be kind of a way to just kind of wake them up. And if they were to see that, there's so many users going live at the same time, at midnight on the first, and then just staying online for 48 hours, I think it'd be a good way to kind of wake them up and be like, holy shit, we're losing a lot of money, because nobody's going to be subscribing to the streamers that are doing this because it's not content. There's probably not going to be any viewers on the streams, which is fine
That's a
because it's not about
super
us.
cool idea.
So that was the idea that Devin Nash proposed, and a lot of people are, criticizing him because, like, they feel as though maybe he's taking away the voice of the marginalized creators, when I think he's just amplifying the point that, like, you not streaming really doesn't mean much to Twitch as a corporation,
Mm-hmm.
because you aren't bringing in so much revenue that, like, you not streaming matters, right?
Yeah.
But if you force their hand by using their services that they then have to shell out for, it ends up being detrimental to them to not do anything about it.
Yeah, I completely agree. I I feel like that's a much more impactful way of doing things cuz especially right now, like I don't know if you saw the way that Asmongold responded to it. Um
Yeah, I have a couple of thoughts about that.
yeah, do you want to
Go
give them?
no no go for it.
So, just to the chat who doesn't know, Asmongold, gigantic streamer, basically responded to it with an attitude of, you guys are a bunch of small streamers. uh you taking a day off is literally going to mean nothing, so just don't. And then that was basically all he said. He didn't give anything more than that.
Oh no, he
um
said I believe in the power of numbers. However, I'm not going to be the one to kind of put myself forward. If other people want to do
I
it,
didn't
I'll
hear
join
that.
in, but I won't put myself forward.
That's I didn't hear that part.
It's worse.
um
Yeah,
yeah, that makes it worse. That's really sad to hear. I understand it as someone who literally makes your living off of this website, but if you want your website to be better, you need to be willing to do things to make it change. You know, because at
of
the end of the
course.
day, like like Asmongold has got to be rolling, right? He's got to be rolling in
Absolutely.
dough. Like he's huge. He's absolutely massive. One of the biggest streamers, like easily top 50. Easily top 50. Um so like you can take a 2 days off of Twitch and still be completely fine. You know?
Yeah, but he doesn't want to be the trendsetter. And I think, like, he doesn't want to be the martyr for this in case it goes south, right? Because it conflicts with, whatever it is that he has built as a brand, which is like a really cowardly way of kind of doing things. Because I definitely agree with the sentiment that, like, yeah, a bunch of 20 viewer Andes don't mean anything to Twitch. I completely agree with that. As
Mhm.
hard as it is to kind of come to terms with, we're irrelevant,
We
like,
are.
on the scale of Twitch, right? Like, we don't make
Absolutely.
Twitch a big amount of money, right? In the grand scheme of things, it's people like him that actually make them a lot of money, which is why we need people like him to stand up for the movement. But because nobody else will stand up for it, he doesn't want to be the one to put his best foot forward,
Yeah,
which is the problem.
it is the problem. Um
100%.
it's kind of sad to see, but like I understand in a way, but like also he really I feel like he should step forward. And like that's just coming from me as someone who's very much so of the opinion that like everyone should do their best to better the world, which I know is
Uh-huh.
an ignorant standpoint because not everybody's like that, right?
Right.
Because there's obviously people who are trying to serve themselves, uh, which is, I get it, I understand. It's very easy to be selfish. Um, but he's in a position that he could do a lot of good for a very large community, but he's just deciding not to.
100%. And I think that's where most people draw the issue,
Mm-hmm.
is that he has the potential to do the good, but then he doesn't want to make a move.
It's true. It's true. So you've recently like tried to come back to TikTok, right?
Yeah.
So like, how long of a break did you take first of all?
About 2 months.
Okay, got you, got you. Because I hadn't seen your content in like a hot minute. I was like, huh. I wonder where this man is gone. I wasn't sure if it was like just not showing it to my FYP or something, but I figured you had just taken a break from the website because like you were popping up on my FYP for like quite a while. But yeah,
Uh,
like
I
so
was I was relatively fed up with a lot of the drama.
yeah, no, that TikTok. Ooh, it's got its fair share of drama to be sure. Yeah, I have split so far from Twitch talk, like in general. Like I'm not a part of that anymore. And I'm happier for it because like literally it got so toxic. It got so
I
bad.
think one thing that really pissed me off was that the people that were doing tip videos, like, giving tips to other streamers, were the same people a couple of months later who were condemning Twitch Twitch tip
Yeah.
videos.
Uh-huh.
And I think, like, if you're a new creator and you find out something cool, you want to share it with the world, right?
Yeah, of course.
And on a platform like TikTok where the For You page is like so fucking sporadic and random, like, you could make a comment that might hit somebody else's For You page that like that person had not seen before. So
Mm-hmm.
why be fucking toxic?
Yeah, there's literally no reason to tear down other people. Like at the end of the day, we're all just trying to make content, make people happy, share, you know, content with the rest of the world. So like what is the point in tearing down somebody else just to, spread this agenda of like Twitch tips are pointless? It's like you'll learn this stuff just by doing it. It's like some people don't learn this stuff just by doing it. Some people need the help. Some people it'll help people progress faster, you know? So it's like why try to stop that? It literally makes no sense.
Absolutely.
Um and then there was just a lot of like I feel like I developed a lot of my toxic streaming standards from Twitch Talk. Like there were people who would say basically your numbers like if you're not getting good views on TikTok it's because you didn't pass the TikTok vibe check. So like your content's just not good enough for TikTok.
Right.
Which is like really not true. TikTok just has a really certain algorithm that like just does not push certain kinds of content at certain times. Um, so it's like having that idea, that mindset is like really toxic. It's like your content probably is really good. It's just not hitting sometimes. Um, ooh, Squish has a question for you. Um, how would you recommend growing like a stream?
I mean, there's a few ways, right? I think the first thing you need to do if you actually want to take streaming seriously is like figure out why you're doing it. That's number one. Figuring out the why. Once you figure out the why, I think the rest kind of comes easy in the sense that you can start to create content on other platforms. Because, like, everybody talks about Twitch discoverability being shit, and I feel like I've had some success on Twitch where like I will just have a stream where I'll get 30 followers and nobody will be like, "Yeah, I found you from TikTok." Like, like you'll just kind of be on the recommended list. You'll just kind of be there, right?
Mm-hmm.
You'll just kind of get lucky. So I don't think like discoverability is necessarily shit on Twitch as much as, you want to do everything in your power to help you succeed. So obviously posting content elsewhere is a big thing, but I think that you can't really do that until you figure out why you're doing it. And for me, I mean, it might be as simple as I just want to make people laugh. And that's kind of why that's why I create content, is because I just like making people laugh. I like being the butt of the joke because I think it ends up just like people just laugh at me and I can take it, right? I
Mm-hmm.
don't go to bed thinking like, oh, people were laughing at me. I go to bed thinking like, oh yeah, today was a good stream because I made a lot of people laugh. And I think like that's my why. My why is I want to make people laugh and I want to have a positive impact on Twitch and on social media, right? I want to be able to kind of break a lot of the stigma behind video games. So
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of why I started. And I've been streaming for about 8 months and creating content for about 8 months, and I'm still trying to figure out my niche. So it's not something that kind of like happens overnight,
Right.
but doing everything in your power to set yourself up for victory, be it, posting some of your clips to TikTok or creating more unique content on TikTok, I think is a great start. Or it could be YouTube. It doesn't have to be TikTok per se,
Yeah.
but I just use that because that's kind of how you and I met.
Mm-hmm.
But I post like a lot of my TikTok stuff on YouTube Shorts. I was actually just talking to my chat about that earlier today. I
Mm-hmm.
made a separate YouTube account
Oh,
um,
interesting.
for just my clips because I noticed that like Ludwig did that, where he's got like his main channel and then he's just got his Ludwin clips, and
Uh-huh.
they kind of like link to each other, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that that's very like a very successful formula. So, I'm obviously trying to replicate that. And my first short had like 2,700 views, but only like
Ooh.
30 likes, and then like 6 dislikes. And then my second one had like 900 views, 1 like, and then 5 dislikes.
Yeah. It's really weird. Like, especially YouTube, you get a lot of dislikes. And it's like, huh, this is a weird thing I've never dealt with on TikTok. Because, like, you don't get strict dislikes. It's never
No,
something
exactly.
that's in your analytics. Do
Nope.
you think you. Oh, interesting. Another interesting question. You think you can grow without doing any sort of collabs?
Absolutely. I just think that collabs end up benefiting you in the long run. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Studs and I almost share a community now because her and I have collaborated so often,
It's
and
really
like,
true.
obviously that comes with its drawbacks as well. Also, what's going on, Nine? How you doing?
Hi, nine.
Um, so like it's very possible to grow without the collaborations, but I think the more exposure you can give yourself, the better you are in position to succeed. And again, you want as many opportunities as you can to succeed, because why not? Why wouldn't you want to succeed? Why wouldn't you want to put yourself in a position where you can actually, do something for yourself?
Yeah, I think I agree with that. Yeah, so I find the idea of making a separate TikTok for your clips or a separate YouTube, my bad, really interesting. I I don't I would never do that for my YouTube personally. Specifically because right now I have no reason to. It's not as though I make YouTube content. It's not as though I can pay someone to make YouTube content. So my YouTube almost is specifically for making shorts or
Right.
short form content. So it's like, why would I need to do that? And then second of all, it's like you can just keep them there because it's not as though the algorithm for shorts affects your algorithm for uh what's it called? For your videos. They're probably two very distinct things, and Ludwig is probably doing that for a very separate reason, if that makes sense.
See, I think the idea is like, if your shorts pop off and you are kind of like in the recommended, like you recommend your own channel, right? And then you become a suggested video, and then somebody's going to be like, okay, well, I'm going to watch this guy's other channel. And then just kind of like your channel recommends yourself basically. I think like that's kind of a way to like help yourself in a way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying it's like the be all end all, but I'm just trying it out.
Yeah, I get you. Makes sense to me. How's your drawing going?
Pretty rough, not gonna lie.
I like it
Um,
so far.
yeah, I'm pretty well done.
You're
I'm
done?
probably gonna draw. No, I'm pretty well done. I can't draw a basket in 2 minutes. I also kind of need to pee.
Yeah, yeah. We can take a break. Yeah, yeah.
Give me one sec. I'll be right back.
Yeah, we'll get a quick pee on. I will do the same thing. I want to run some ads. All right, we're gonna be right back, everybody. Uh, BRB. Everybody, I recommend you go get some water and also pee. It's a good idea.
You hope that my shorts don't pop off in a video? Why not? What if it's on Orange YouTube? Of all the content you create, which is your favorite to create? Squishy, if you're still there, just say yes in chat, and I'll answer your question. If my shorts are popping off in a Orange YouTube video, you would tip me on Orange YouTube? Okay, very cool. Yeah, for sure. So out of all of the content that I've created, I think I'm enjoying. I don't think it's like the most successful necessarily, but I think I'm enjoying playing Final Fantasy 14 because I grew up playing a lot of MMOs. Like World of Warcraft was the biggest one that I played. So playing its like direct competitor, especially now that it's like very popular, I'd say it's for me kind of reminiscent of like my my youth in a sense. That really dates me just saying that. But I think like one of the tricks that you should take away from all of this is like when people say to like niche down, they don't mean like, well, I guess some people do mean this, but I would say when they say to niche down, pick a category of games. Like, don't pick a single game because you're gonna get fucking burnt out on that game. Pick a category, right? So for me, it's like MMORPGs for me. Like I think I've um kind of signaled into this one genre, and I'm gonna start to make more content. Like that's actually something that I figured out today. I was up at like 6 a.m., so I'm a little tired. But I spent like all day kind of workshopping ideas, and I think that MMO content is kind of where I want to be. But if you're like a Smash player, maybe do fighting games, or if you don't like other fighting games and you only like Smash, maybe give it a shot. But there are a lot of Smash creators. That doesn't mean that you can't make it. But again, you have to like think about what it is that you want to do with your content. Is it going to be educational? Is it going to be like, are you a fucking sick Smash player? Are you just like a comedian that just plays games on the side? Like, what are you offering?
Yeah,
What
that's a
is it
good
that
point.
you can like? What is it that you can offer someone that not everybody can do?
Yeah. Which is why I decided to take my streams mostly with art instead of going games. I do want to play games on stream still, but as of doing classes and everything like that, I decided to stick to mostly art. And then as I come back, I'll probably do like more game related stuff and also tie it in with art. Like that's probably what I'll end up doing. So like I can play whatever I
Yeah.
want and just do variety, but also like tie in art into it. Yo, it's Bex. Hi Bex, how are you
Yo,
doing?
what's up, Bex?
How you
Um,
doing, homie?
okay, type 1 or 2 in chat if you think my Ditto is better. My Ditto is 1, Bose is 2. Type 1 or 2. I won't be upset if you say mine. 69, very nice. 1, yes.
We got two twos though, and a
420.
69 and a 420. 420 has two in it, and mine is two, and you put one, and
No,
also
I
I
didn't.
put two.
There's no way. You're
I'm
cheating. You put
winning,
your own. You can't vote for yourself.
but you can't vote for yourself either. Bex votes
No,
three.
I can. You can't.
No, I don't think so. B also votes three. Ooh, three is actually winning so far because technically Squish can't vote twice, so I only have one, two, and you can't vote for yourself.
And
Although
well,
Bex actually voted for
technically,
you first. Bex likes yours
true,
more.
true. With 4 exclamation points, so that's like 4 extra points. I
Oh
would say
yeah.
quite literally 4 extra points.
Squish votes four, which is two times two, so that's two twos. And I also have Squish's two twos already, so I have four twos plus mine, and that's five. So we're tied. It's basically a
Honestly,
tie.
your drawing is fantastic. I was sitting there struggling with my Crobat, and your drawing was done, and I was like, "Huh? Hello?
I
What the
just
fuck?"
I added in more details as it went on, and honestly, it just got better and better. I think mine's really cute. It's a good one.
I like the smiley face on my Ditto, and that's about the only thing I like about my drawing.
I like how my Ditto's completely deadpan, like on a date, and the Crobat's just happy, and the Ditto's just like, you know what? I know what
Help.
you're gonna use me for. So like, let's just get it over with. Why are we on this date?
It definitely seems like a blink twice if you need help situation.
I mean, we all
Oh
know what
man,
Ditto's purpose is. We all know. Come
give us
on.
shinies.
Yeah, exactly. Shinies. Uh-huh. Okay, do
That's
you...
rude. If you have nothing nice to say, just don't say anything at all. Okay?
So this is always the optional last round. Do you want to do last call where we both compete on the same, or we both draw on the same canvas?
Yeah, absolutely. I can't wait to ruin your drawing.
All right, sounds good.
My
So I
best drawing of the
already,
night, Rayquaza.
I already saved this, so you can go ahead and delete whatever you've got.
I wish you didn't.
Why? Yours is great.
Like I said, it's just really the smiley face
All right, so I'm
on the
gonna
Ditto.
hide this last layer, so now our drawings are merged. And I'm gonna put like a 30-minute time limit on this one, because since we're both
Very
working
nice.
together, it's like why we need to take less time. All right, go. Actually, wait, no, don't go, because we don't know what we're drawing yet.
Right.
Um, does chat want to give us some suggestions?
Oh yeah, for
Since
sure.
this is a bonus round, and now we wait 15 minutes for. Jeez, that's not a Pokemon Squish.
Yeah, it's not a Pokemon Squish. Unless we draw Arceus on a cross,
Because Arceus is the
because
god.
Arceus is God.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah, fuck it, let's do
I'm so down. Okay,
it.
hold on. Let me pull up a picture of Arceus. I'll draw the Arceus and you can draw like the background and the details. I'll work strictly on the Arceus.
Bex, explain yourself. Draw a Pikachu that's not Pikachu, but still Pikachu. I would
Mimikyu.
just. Yeah,
That's
that
just
works.
Mimikyu.
Holy shit. I didn't even think about that.
I have the same
Yeah,
brain
no,
as
apparently not.
Bex. But Bex and I are on
Yeah,
the same wavelength, so like I understand what they mean. Like all the time.
it's kind of nuts that you just instantly knew.
Uh-huh.
My mind is
I'm
blown
pretty
right
sure
now.
that's not what they meant, but like also, I got that brain.
Pogs, feel, Pog.
Yeah, let's go. I love Seal. Seal's my boy. Okay, so we're working on the same canvas now. Let me get my color.
Pigs feel. You take that back.
Seal is the best Pokemon.
So I'm drawing the cross for this?
Yeah, you're gonna draw the cross. I'll
Okay.
start. Just draw it like towards the center, and I'll start drawing the Pokemon.
Do you want it upright or sideways?
We're gonna do it upright.
Like you want it.
What do you mean? You just cut off mid sentence.
Like you want like something like this, right?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
So, have you considered
Yeah.
speedrunning at all?
I have not because I'm too bad at video games.
That's not true. You're gold in Valorant.
Being gold in Valorant is just seriously putting your crosshair in the right space and hoping that people walk into it. That's legitimately. I'm actually in the process of making "Why You're Stuck in Silver" series for Valorant on TikTok because it's legitimately people rage quitting or people not having their crosshair in the right placement.
Okay,
Golden
but
Valorant
also
really isn't that hard.
Squish. Also
No, you're right.
Squish. Valor like speedrunning in itself is actually not hard.
No, but it's like it's so much work, and not
So
like I'm not up for a challenge, but it's like just like
so the thing
why?
that makes speedrunning hard is the mindset of you got to be a top runner. Can you speedrun? Yes, speedrun Valorant, please. Also, Bex, how did your stream go? So you got to speedrun your way to gold. Since you're making a series, you got to be an expert on it, right? So you got to make multiple accounts.
I'm gonna say why you can't leave silver as a gold player, like as if I'm a pro. Holy shit. No, I think it's legitimately very simple to move past silver. It's very easy.
Do you think we're gonna get like hate because of this drawing that we're doing? Because this seems pretty bad.
He's literally God.
I know.
What's wrong? I think the only reason why we would get hate is because we're not drawing Arceus' son. on a cross.
You're right. Oh, actually, Squish is pretty good at Valorant, and he's a very funny dude. If you ever want to queue up with somebody, like
Yo,
I
Squish.
will give you my recommendation for Squish. I think you've talked to him before.
I think so too. I think I've seen Squish on. I think it was during your subathon, right? That was
Most
that Squish.
yeah, very likely.
Yeah,
Squish was there. He was the one who was partying with me.
very nice. I will say I only solo queue in ranked. That's my problem. I will play unrated games with you, but I only solo queue in ranked because every time I queue up with friends or other people, just in general, I'm always up against like other stacks of friends, and they're always better than us, no matter what. That is my only thing. I will play Valorant with you. Just I don't think we can play ranked. I solo queue ranked.
Boo.
I know. Throwing shade. No, seriously, I lose every game that I queue up with my friends, no matter who it is.
You should try at least once.
Okay,
Squish is
let's
actually
do it.
like mad good at the game.
Okay, Squish. What rank are you? It makes it enjoyable. I honestly, I'm not gonna lie, solo queuing is kind of fun because I just troll my teammates, but then they have fun.
I was there when you got like pissed at some people because like they were being shitters. Like they were like blaming you for everything.
Oh yeah,
Um,
that was a fun time.
yeah, that sounded awful.
Would recommend.
I hate Valorant with like a burning passion. It's like the one shooter on the market that I like will refuse to play. I think it's just not fun. I
Silver
know
3, you
that's
stopped playing for a while because of work. Okay,
he's actually
that
pretty
means
damn good.
you probably don't belong in silver.
He really doesn't.
But I swear on me mum, if you ever put up a surrender vote, I will never play with you
Oh yeah,
again.
no. Squish is absolutely like someone who will play until the last call.
Every game is winnable.
Every game is winnable. That's his mindset. If
Bex, do
Loki want
yourself
to
a
try
favor,
it,
never play it.
yeah, never play it. It's a terrible
Never play
game.
Valorant.
It's a terrible game. Do not play it. It's ass. Like I'll play literally any other game with you, Bex, but I will never play Valorant.
I'll teach you how to play Valorant, but you're not gonna like it. I guarantee it's just like it's just not a fun time for anybody involved.
Oh, I should use the same line art color as you. Boo. Using black? What are you, a noob?
It's more like Counter Strike than it is
Yes.
Overwatch.
Yes, it's way more like Counter-Strike than it is like Overwatch.
Wait, what's wrong? Wait, oh,
You used
I
black
get.
as your line art. Ugh.
Yeah, you keep telling me about this line art business.
Do you even know
I
what I
made
mean when I say
lines.
line art?
No, well, I mean, I made lines, and this is a piece of art, so I feel like I did it right,
Uh-huh.
right,
Yeah, it's basically
guys,
the same thing.
guys.
It's basically the same thing. Yeah, so Bex, basically Valorant will just make you want to die. That's how I would describe it. Like I legitimately like I would much rather just play Apex. Like if I'm just trying to have a good
Skills.
time.
Yeah, Apex is a lot more like. I'm not even gonna say casual because it is
It's a
very like skill
skill-based
based,
game.
but it's I'd say more casual, even though it's not casual, but it's more casual than Valorant.
That's very
Apex.
true. I mean, Valorant's much so a skill-based game. It's like
It, it's so sweaty.
you have to actively try in Valorant in order to win, whereas Apex you can kind of like goof off and still get a win.
Yeah, exactly.
Apex is just a more fun game, whereas Valorant is like if I wanted to get good at a shooter, I would play Valorant, but I don't really want to get good at a shooter, so it's like why would I play Valorant? And honestly, I feel like a lot of the reason why people are even playing Valorant is just because the market is so stale for games right now.
Oh, you saw that TikTok too?
No, it's just my own opinion.
It's a very good opinion.
Yeah, it's just like the market is so bad right now. There's nothing on it. There's no one playing anything. Like basically all
Play
the
Final
games are
Fantasy.
just completely stale.
Just play Final Fantasy 14. Easy.
I
Come to
mean,
Eorzea. Roll a Lalafell.
Legitimately, I've
Me,
thought about it, but also I don't have the time. I
he says,
want,
playing Apex Legends.
but like I play Apex Legends for like an hour a day, maybe.
Yeah, think about how much progress you can get in Final Fantasy 14.
By like 2 levels.
Probably not even.
Yeah. So it's like, why would I play that? You know. I feel like
I
a
feel
lot of
that.
the games, it's just like MMOs in particular. Like you have to grind that shit, and it's like I don't have the time to grind an MMO.
Bex, I'm so sorry for you.
What's Bex doing? You're downloading Valorant? Are you gonna play with Are you gonna play with like friends or like people you're close to? Because like if so, then you might have a good time. But I legitimately, so what I value in a game is movement above anything else. I value movement. Movement's the most important thing in a video game, which is first of all why Apex is so fun to me. Movement in that game is so limitless.
So clean.
It's so good. Same thing with Smash Brothers. You know, the movement in that game solid. Hollow Knight's got good movement. Um, like all the games that I really like have very solid movement. Whereas something like Valorant, where you're stuck to the ground, it feels like ass. Actually, it feels quite terrible.
You only got b-hopping in Valorant?
This is literally it.
Honestly, though, I find myself b-hopping all the time.
And he plays with me. God gamer himself. We be dropping 10 to 15 kills all the time. It's actually true. Squish and I are a godlike duo in Apex. Like we are insane sometimes. Like we
I remember
pop
when I used to
off.
play Apex. Good times.
Were
Hey,
you good
Snap.
at all?
Yeah, I'd say I was pretty good.
Hell
Snap is
yeah.
pretty good, too.
Oh hell yeah.
I'd say my average damage per game is probably around like 7 to 800, and I'll drop a few kills.
Okay. Okay.
Trio? Well, it
Trio.
depends. Like, I say average because like there's games where I pop off like 2,000, but those games are less frequent than like the fucking games where we drop pot and die.
Yeah, so I would probably say my average is close to like 500. But like also there's games where I pop off and like I do
Absolutely.
good. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, I've been really considering like the reason why I asked the speedrunning question like 20 billion years ago and is no longer relevant is because I was thinking about speedrunning Mario 16 star.
Oh my god, no. Oh
What?
my god, no. Not you
What?
too.
What do you mean? What did I do? Did I hurt your feelings by saying I'd speedrun Mario?
No, it's just respect.
Dude, it's such a cool run and it's not honestly super hard to get into. I was actually playing a little bit like offline on off of Twitch and everything and I was like this I could actually learn this and I could learn this in a day and I could do a speed run in a day. I wouldn't be like I would be over 20 minutes, probably closer to 30 minutes every time, but I would still have a great time doing it, you know? Like again, people have this idea of like the first time I start, I have to do all the tricks. It's like, no, you just have to finish a run, you know? And your run doesn't have to be like sub 20 minutes. Like it has to be like, it just has to finish.
Yeah, that's my problem is that I'm not very good at finishing.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's a good skill to have, don't you think?
Yeah, I guess,
I
but
feel like that's valued in a lot of the BDSM community at least.
really, I thought the BDSM was into like edging.
Yeah, so like exactly. So you're not supposed to finish.
Oh, okay. See, I get what you mean now.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, Squish's motto, never lose, never come. It's absolutely
True.
a thing.
Squish. What a smart individual.
Exactly. Literally the god gamer himself. Is Arceus's eyes yellow? BT? Did you just say BTSM? What bro, what does the T stand for?
It's TSM. It's bedroom TSM.
Technically smart moves.
Technically smart. Sex me, nah.
Text me now, is that what it was?
No,
Sex
that's what
me
Squishy
now.
said.
Yeah, no, Squish never, absolutely. He's
Ooh, celibacy.
too much of a
Yeah.
gamer.
True, I play Valorant, so my virginity grew back.
Oh my gosh. This drawing is too
uh,
powerful. I'm just saying.
I think Arceus has like a little bit of green in his eyes.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna put some there.
I'm joking, but I'm also crying in single.
Yeah, you'll get there. Don't push it.
No, it's fine. Look, I've already come to terms with it. It's fine.
Always wait for the right person. That's the way to go.
Right person? I'm looking for the wrong person.
Dude.
I want somebody to ruin my life.
Have you considered goth girls?
Yeah, they don't consider me.
That's fair. You don't really have anything special about you.
Very nice of you to say. Thank you so much. I gotta go. Suddenly, my time's up here.
I didn't think before I talked.
Yeah, it's fine. It's good. I'm so glad that you had me on here. Thank you very much for the opportunity. I gotta go.
Oh, but that was funny though.
Yeah, respect. Honestly, I don't think I've been roasted this hard since like I can't think of anything, but I haven't been roasted in a while like that. So thank you.
You're welcome. No, the right answer is my what? Oh, what? Oh wait, Bex, you said you called my name. What did you call my name for? Was it because of that joke? Because that joke was pretty atrocious. It was
Yeah,
pretty
it was. It was.
rude.
It was very rude. I'm crying.
Hey, to anyone who wants to come on the show, expect to be roasted on accident because I'm just a dumbass.
Respect, honestly. You went where most people would be afraid to, and
Yeah, it's
honestly,
just because
I
I'm a little
respect you more
drunk.
for it. You had like one shot.
I had 3. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh.
Yeah.
Would you rather
Like,
have the would you rather have the perfect steak or an almost perfect partner? Um,
I mean, there's no
I
such
don't
thing
really.
as a perfect partner, so the almost perfect partner would be pretty cool.
I think I'm not a big fan of steak, so I would definitely take the almost perfect partner.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what we like to hear. All right, my RCS is mostly done. I'm gonna add in some shading.
I think
Should you
there's a little bit of.
hold a roast speakeasel where you just roast the contestants? That sounds wonderful,
Wait, you mean he's not already doing that right now?
but like that's basically what I already do.
Like,
So
hello, Bex, are you watching the same program as we
yeah,
are
hold on a second.
participating in?
I don't think Bex has the volume on. Bex, do you got the headphones on? I don't know.
Hello.
Hello, anyone home?
I'm crying inside and outside.
Dude, I wish.
True. We were actually talking about that on one of my streams earlier this week about how I haven't cried in a long time.
Uh-huh.
However, after tonight, I think I'm gonna have a really nice cry.
Yo, you're welcome, dude. I am honestly happy to supply that to you. I know the pain. So like that's a good thing in my opinion.
Thank
You
you.
wanna get into something deep?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay,
I'm always done.
so like there was one time like in high school where basically I had cried for the first time in 6 years, and like I remember being really sad at the time, but also it was equally a moment where I was like, holy shit, I am crying, this feels so good.
Like one of those like really ugly cries.
Yeah. Oh, it was
Oh, so jealous.
awful. It was like I was in
No, it's
so
not
much
awful.
pain.
It's awesome.
It was awesome. Don't get me wrong, but also I was in a lot of pain. I was in so much pain.
I can't even remember the last time I like ugly cried. And like I'm jealous of people that get to ugly cry on the regular because it's like
Oh, that's so much
they probably
relief.
don't carry anything on their backs or on their chests, you know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
they just fucking go for it and they're just able to do it. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
just
It's so cool.
so jealous.
It's very poggers. Yo, shout outs to all my criers out there. All my little
You criers?
babies.
All my little pog champs in chat.
All my little pog champs, like, good shit. That's awesome.
um yeah, I was thinking about it. I was like, I didn't even cry when I broke up with like my 2-year girlfriend.
Wow.
I think I cried at Your Name, like the movie Your Name, the anime.
Oh, hell yeah.
But like it was just like a couple of tears. And I was like, this could make me like fucking weep, but I just didn't.
Mm-hmm.
And I
That's
was
fair.
like, and I, why?
That's
Marley and
life.
Me made me cry, but I did watch that like a while ago.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a new layer that's behind everything that we've done, and I'm gonna make it like a nice faded yellow. I'm just gonna go bop, and then I'm gonna take more yellow. I like how did you quit after the cross? Were you just like done?
Wait, was I supposed to draw more?
Yeah, I wanted like a whole scenic area.
Oh, like
Come
a
on, dude.
hallelujah,
Yeah,
hallelujah.
exactly.
True, I was raised Christian.
So
So
I'm gonna give us like a whole
fuck.
beam effect. I'm gonna lower the opacity to like 20%. I'm just gonna like color over the whole thing. I'm gonna give myself max pixel size. I never watched Marley and Me.
You should. It'll make
I
you ugly cry.
No, it will not. I guarantee it. I
I
don't cry at
guarantee you
media.
it will.
I guarantee to you, I've never
No,
cried at a single movie. And I
I
watched
haven't
a
been.
silent voice, dude.
The silent voice is fucking traumatizing.
Oh, it's
We
so
actually did that
sad.
in our Discord. Like we had a movie night, and that was one of the movie options. And fuck, man, that's heavy.
Yeah, it's rough.
Name every horseman. BoJack. Baron Rivendare from World of Warcraft. Yeah, Marley Me does. Marley Me do be hurting.
There we go. Look at that. Now I gotta get some. BoJack Horseman does slap Bex. I just finished it like not that long ago. It's so good. We were just talking about it like earlier on the show. Bro, what did you do?
Blood for the blood god. How do I do it?
How you do what?
No, I tried to undo it and then it wasn't undoing. But BoJack Horseman, yeah, I would say it's definitely a cry-worthy show.
That's a top 10. I didn't even cry at that show. Like I legit just don't ever cry. It's weird.
Are you dead inside?
A little bit.
Relatable content, nice.
This is a pretty good drawing, I'm not gonna lie. The Thorn Crown?
You're forgetting the nails.
You're not wrong.
I think that's actually my job. These are supposed to be curtains.
They're supposed to be curtains?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, why curtains?
Because we're at church or something. I don't know, dude. Like you said, make it. There's like curtains at church, I think.
I think you're right.
I've
You
been to
should
church
cry.
once.
It's fun. Bex, you're so right. Oh my gosh, I should. Thank you.
I'm cured.
I'm cured of this trauma. Let's go.
Draw the dudes with the candles around it. Oh, Litwick?
Wait,
Excuse
Litwick
me,
is just has
ma'am.
one candle, doesn't it?
Yeah, but you could draw a multiple Litwick.
Just multiple Litwicks around it. That would be super cool, but we're like low on time. Why is Donald Trump on my screen? What the fuck? What happened? I do not want to see that.
Ma'am. Sir, this is a Wendy's.
I honestly think that this is perfect. Like, this is such a good drawing. But dude, some people were not raised Christian here. I'm just saying. They don't understand.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. What was that flame, bro?
Any Litwicks in chat? I don't know, dude. Like, what the fuck am I looking at?
It's literally God tier. Like, it's literally God tier.
Hallelujah.
Oh yes, please go follow Wildcat. I put a code and I worked hard to make that code. If you wouldn't mind using it so I don't feel like I wasted my time, I would appreciate it.
Hey, Chad, by the way, I don't know if you knew this, but if you get your Amazon packages delivered within 2 days, you're probably already subscribed to Amazon Prime, which means that if you were to link your Amazon and your Twitch accounts together, you would have a free subscription to the creator of your choice, which I would recommend, in my humble opinion, your favorite creator over at twitch.tv/Batoto.
No.
It supports your favorite creator, and
No,
you get some pretty dank
false.
emotes.
That's just wrong. I'm not the favorite creator here.
You're my favorite creator.
That is the nicest thing that anyone's ever said to me.
I don't believe that that's true.
It's probably pretty true.
Yeah, I like your color scheme better. Yeah.
I stole from yours. That's the funny thing.
What?
I stole from I stole your line art color.
Yikers.
That's how I'm subbed. It looks like a marshmallow. Thank you. Hey guys, it's me, Will Smith, coming to tell you to check if you have Amazon Prime available to follow this channel. Ah ha ha! That's hot. I used to be a lot, but hold on.
Was that a Will Smith or a Fat Albert impression?
It was a Will Smith. But hold on, like I used to be pretty good at that impression. I don't know why I was, but I was pretty decent at it. Ah ha ha! That's hot. That's hot.
That's hot. You did sound like Kermit. True.
No, I did not. That's false. Yo, you guys remember Kermit stream? That was something.
I missed it, unfortunately. I actually wanted
Dude,
to
I don't even have
unsubscribe
it
from life.
saved anymore. I think I might have it on my YouTube. But like, dude, that stream was so hard. My voice was thrashed. It was so hard on me. So it was actually Kermit confirmed. No, it's not me.
Nerds.
No,
What the fuck?
no, it's not me. Bro, what's happening to your Litwick? It has no eyes.
It's Toph from Avatar.
What? Toph's just blind. Toph has eyes. Bro, you just started it and you already know who Toph is?
Well, I just remember Toph from my childhood.
Oh, okay. Toph is my favorite. Oh, this is Minecraft music. I was trying to figure out what this was. This isn't a Pokemon playlist. Why is Minecraft music playing? It's not to say Minecraft's bad. It's just like, what? This is a Pokemon playlist. Why is there stuff other than Pokemon in here?
True.
Did I forget about the Bomberang?
The
Or the
bomb
Cabbage Man?
My cabbages!
My cabbages. I did not
Wait, is Bex a
boomerang.
Minecrafter?
Yeah, Bex is a Minecrafter. Yeah, that's
Give me a
like the only thing that Bex
second.
plays.
Give me a second to unfollow real quick.
Yeah, yeah, Minecraft's cringe now. Did you know that, Bex? Everyone only plays Roblox. Yeah, it's cringe now. No one plays it anymore.
What the fuck?
It's
What do you mean? What the
true.
fuck,
I'm sorry to
dude?
break the news to you, but it's just the way of things.
I'm a Roblox man.
Yeah, Roblox is reigns supreme. So if I see you playing Minecraft again, I know that you're washed. You're a washed streamer. Roblox is the only way of things. Okay, so during my Kermit stream, I never
No.
actually got to share this, but I had the most godlike ending to that stream ever. Like, it was the funniest shit I have ever pulled on this channel. Okay, let me explain this. So basically, during that stream, I had been hyping up that Kermit had been going through a gang war with Big Bird, and they had like beef. So like they were constantly at war with each other, and like Big Bird could never hunt him down. So like he was always like running away from Big Bird. But then at the end of the stream, I had a meme of Big Bird breaking down my door, and I had it edited over my door perfectly, so it looked like Big Bird was breaking through my door. And then I had it perfectly shift over to my BRB screen. Um, and then like you heard a walk over and then a smack over on Kermit, and then it ended stream. I
That's
programmed all
fantastic.
of that like into the stream to do that.
That's actually great.
It was so good. It was literally like 10 out of 10, the funniest thing I have pulled on this channel, and I never made a clip out of it because I lost the stream.
What? How?
I just like I thought I recorded it, but I never ended up recording it. So like I have the VOD,
No.
but I don't have like the full thing.
No.
I could end up like downloading it from my YouTube. I think I still have it on YouTube.
My Litwick's French.
Yo, let's go. French Litwick? That's pretty pog. This is a really good drawing. This is
We
this
we
is
did
some
well.
big brow humor. I'm just saying.
Who?
Who? Huh? What?
Who?
What? Where's the wine? This is
Right
my
here.
wine.
I
It
got you.
was. Hold on. I'm gonna change back to. There we go.
I got
This
you.
is
Hold on.
my wine.
I
This is what
got
I
you.
was drinking.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
The blood of Arceus.
Oh my gosh, I just realized you added a wine cup. I'll have to save it again after you're done with that. Yeah, but Wildcat was absolutely drinking some wine, and it was 10 out of 10.
I'm pretty well through it. I'm gonna have another glass. Why not?
Yeah? I don't know why it reset the timer, but apparently we have another 30 minutes.
How do you spruce this up? How do you make this better than it already is?
It's already a 10 out of 10. This is a perfect drawing.
Yeah, but you could make it 11 out of 10.
I don't think we can make it better. I already think this is really good.
Wow, that's bullshit.
What?
What? Sorry, was that out loud?
No, like this is good. What'd you do?
I am an accident.
I mean, that's true, but we weren't supposed to have you know that. Your mom and I weren't supposed to tell you that yet. But
It's kind of rude. My dad's right here. Wait, Dad? Hold on.
Yeah, I am right here. Hello.
Oh my god.
All right, that's the end of this drawing, I say. It needs crackers. Oh my
Not done.
gosh. Hold on. Hold on. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll get it done. That's a good idea. I'll have saved this drawing like 10 times over. I'll just make it a singular cracker. There we
Hon, hon.
go. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Ah, oui, oui.
Excuse-moi, monsieur, j'aime manger le caca.
Everyone knows the Christ crackers. Ah, oui, oui. Ah, Jesus died. Arceus.
Arceus suce ma merde.
Had the bread? Dad, I have the bread. The liquid has the bread right now. I want to be surprised by the content of this art piece, but I'm not. Come on. How is this not surprising? It's 10 out of 10 artwork.
Excuse-moi, monsieur, mais je veux manger le pain.
Also, your cross is like really good.
Yeah, for sure. It was so good that you were like, wait, you're done? Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
I'm
I
on
mean,
to you.
I thought you were gonna add more because you stopped doing the cross and then you were like, okay, I'm gonna chill here for 10 minutes.
Oui. Oui, monsieur, je suis français.
Do you remember when Matt Pat from Game Theory gave the Pope Undertale?
No.
You never heard about that?
No.
Oh my gosh, dude, this is the funniest shit in the world.
No, I can't say that I have.
Do you know Matt Pat
No.
from Game
I did.
Theory?
Oh,
Hello, Internet! Welcome to Game Theory!
that's Matt Pat?
Yeah, that's Matt Pat.
Then yes, I do know them. But I didn't know them
So,
by that name.
Matt Pat got to meet the Pope, like the Catholic Pope, and he
You mean
gave
the
him a
boy?
copy of Undertale to represent the gaming community. And I think that's the funniest thing in the world.
Well, absolutely. What the hell?
It's so funny. Dude, you're still going on your drawing. I'm
I'm
too
dedicated.
I'm like mine's floating my drawing. I'm not bothering with anything else. Mine's floating the bread. I have permission to send. Yeah, of course. He's in the Discord. You can probably just DM it to him unless he has DMs blocked.
I only block it for you.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I had to.
After this fiasco.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a really bad stream, and I understand. I
No, it was a
understand you
great
want
stream up
to.
until you insulted me, saying I have nothing special.
I mean, like that's true. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you can't handle the truth.
Oof. Mama. I'm not gonna lie, I think my Litwick is the best drawing I've done all night.
Your Litwick is really cute. I love it.
Oui, monsieur, merci beaucoup.
Ah, oui, oui, would you like to lead my week?
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
Is that Italian?
No, that's what you like to sleep with me tonight in French.
Yeah, it's funny. I remember my brother actually used to know how to say that. That was the one French phrase he knew. It was the funniest thing. Please look at the thumbnail. Hold on.
Yeah, it's terrifying, Squish. It's terrifying because I don't know what the fuck he did to the eyes.
Since
Shh.
I can't show it on stream because like I don't have a way of doing that. But that's really funny. Like just not with my current setup. I don't have a way of showing it. But that's so funny. That's such a good thumbnail. Hey, your time ran out like 20 minutes ago.
Oui, mais monsieur, ton Litwick est un peu froid, alors je vais lui donner un chapeau.
Are you adding one to mine too?
Oui.
It's really cute. I'm gonna leave you to that. I'm gonna let you do it.
How do I... Game?
Dude, you know what's pretty cool? I
Tell
won
me what's poggers.
I won my first Smash tournament the other day.
That's very pog.
It's very pog. I'm
You
still
won your
not that
first
great,
Smash. Fuck.
but like I won one at my college. They were holding a Smash tournament and I won. So that's pretty cool. I got a $30 GameStop card.
Well, that's actually very cool.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna buy with it? Hello?
Probably Metroid Dread.
What's not connected here?
Probably uh probably probably the lines because you're not on the
So,
same layer as me. So like
oh yeah, that'll
your
do it.
lines are just like not connected at all.
So while you were
Get a
busy,
load of this guy.
well, what's digital art? While you were busy winning your Smash tournament, I was busy being told. You saw my tweet, right?
Nope.
About the kid telling me to unsubscribe from life in game, but like in real life.
No.
Yeah, so he didn't like. It was a 15-year-old kid. I know it because it said it on his profile. It
Oh my
said
gosh.
he said he was 15 and he told me to unalive myself because he thought my content was super cringe. And then I said, "That's pretty poggers of you to say, dude." So obviously responding with something even more cringe. And then he told me to, do the deed. And then I said, "It's pretty cool. Now that I have a hater, thank you for tracing it in. I appreciate it."
I got
I
you.
feel like I've made it as a content creator when somebody tells me to, to stop everything that I'm doing and, you know,
Commit Sudoku.
yeah, do a Sudoku puzzle in real life, in game.
Mm-hmm. That is pretty PogChamp.
I
Can
would
I get
say,
a
I would say,
can I get a Poggies in the chat, please?
Poggy Woggies.
Can I get a Poggy Woggy?
I gotta go.
Yeah?
No, but you just said that, so that's my cue to leave.
Can I get an itty bitty Poggy Woggies?
Yeah, again, I gotta go. Like suddenly, it's like it's 11
Well, I
p.m.
mean,
my
to be
time.
fair, you did take way longer on that drawing than you needed to.
Wait, which one?
This one.
Oh,
Our time limit ran out like 7 minutes ago.
um, I will say in my defense, I'm like 4 glasses of wine deep, and I was drawing a really cute French Litwick.
It is very cute.
I'm gonna make it my display picture.
Yeah. Yeah, you did
No,
very good.
no, you've got like a yellow line going through my glass, and it looks like he's peeing into my glass. Could you like change that?
Nope. Anyways, thanks you everybody so much for watching. Yeah. Do you want to draw more or like you good? Because like
You,
that's all I had planned.
I'll do one more drawing. Yeah,
Yeah.
why the fuck not? If
Okay.
it's something like this, it's a blast.
All right. I'm down. Hold on. Let me save this.
Please do, yeah.
Okay. Um. Okay. So let's do. I would do new. Actually, wait. We can just do new because I'm not using the white line.
Does
15
chat have any?
crunches.
Ooh, you gotta go. You gotta get down and do that. While you're doing that, though, chat. Did you know that you could link your Amazon and your Twitch together and subscribe to your favorite creator for free with Twitch Prime? Did you know that? Twitch.tv/Batoto. You get some pretty pog champ emotes as well as supporting your favorite creator. So you can do that today if you want it. It's really voluntary, but it doesn't cost you anything if you're already paying for your Amazon subscription. So you can do that right now, and you could also do this. Maybe suggest an idea that we could, maybe create in the flesh right now, today, like right. Do it this second. What should we draw? We drew God on a cross with a French with a French Litwick. What else could we do? Chat, what would you like to see? We need French Litwick as an emoji. You're welcome.
Done.
They need French Litwick as an emoji.
Yeah, but they didn't even use Prime. Fake fan. Emergency's fake fan. I'm kidding. Thank you, Emergency, for this tier 1. Appreciate
Yeah,
you.
it's not a
Subscribe for
prime.
5 months?
It's not a prime, so it's
Yeah, it's
fake.
worthless.
It's worthless. It's really
It's
not.
basically pointless.
It's not worth anything, really.
Alright, let's go ahead and delete all of our layers.
No!
Yeah,
Please.
I already saved it.
Wait, before you do, wait, save. Wait, right here. Save this Litwick right here as an emote. You can use it for free with Twitch Prime.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I already saved it, so it doesn't matter.
No, but in the other edition, there's an instance where there's pee going into the wine cup.
Okay, but I already saved that.
Oh my, hold on, you're exhausting. Give me
I
a sec.
literally already saved it, dude. Like, I have it on my computer. I can show you.
Perfect. Nope, this is worse. Hello?
Delete your content, please.
I can't. You're
What do
starting
you
to sound like that kid on
mean?
Instagram.
What? Oh, the guy who was like, commit suicide? Look at my recommendation. All strong superheroes checked out, trying to pick up the cross, but struggling. What? Oh, you mean like Superman, Batman, and everything? I'm not drawing people tonight. I'm not in the mood. That's not worth it tonight. I'm sorry. What do you mean, no, Sir Knight? Wildcat, can you please delete your layers?
I'm doing something important. Give me a second.
What are
Thank
you
you.
doing?
Doing your mom. Doing your mom. I'm saving. Sorry,
Are
that
you
was really
going to
rude.
finish that croissant?
Yeah, true. I do a Carl Weezer. I do a
That you
mean Carl
sounded like
Weezer.
Carl Weezer.
Hold on. I got it better. Hold on.
Good night, Bex. Thank you for being here.
Bye, Bex.
Have a nice night.
Jimmy's mom.
Mm.
The Reggie's carrying the cross. Discord. I love Carl Weezer. Good night, everybody. Are you gonna finish that croissant?
Are you going to finish that croissant? Jimmy's mom.
Did Squish? Did you have any more questions about Twitch streaming? About being a super famous, successful streamer like Batoto?
Uh-huh, yeah, successful. That's me.
Success is what you make it, bud.
That's true. Yeah, who are you? Burn.
I only know you from Aiden. Who,
Ooh,
Megalol?
it's funny because Squish spells my name wrong every time. Weird champ. Weird champ, Squish.
Weird champ.
Okay, what are we drawing?
I don't know. Where do you want to go with this? Like, we could do any. The world is our oyster.
We could draw a cloister with
Doug Trio.
with a Doug trio.
I think that's more suited for Orange YouTube.
What's orange YouTube?
Think about it.
Like red tube?
Close. Think their competitor.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's Orange YouTube.
Yo, welcome Pipple
Pip.
Hall. What's
Yo,
Pip?
Pip's the best.
I think I've had Pip in here before. It might have been from one of your raids. Hello, Pip. How are you?
How dare you put some respect on Pip's name?
What? What do you mean?
You put
Pip's
some
great.
respect.
How is that
Orange
disrespectful?
YouTube only has dark mode. That's true. I never thought of it that way, but honestly, they were revolutionary.
What did you do differently, you think, that made you hold your community unlike others?
What did you do differently that you think that makes you hold on to your community unlike others? I don't know. Pip, snap. do you guys have any input for that question that Squishy asked? What did I do differently that makes me hold on to my community unlike others? I think you have to like not think of viewers as only your viewers. I think you have to realize that people have different tastes, and so depending on their mood, they'll go to different streamers. So I don't think like I've held on to my community unlike others because like this looks very delicious by the way. Um, because like they're in so many different other communities as well. A lot of my community. I'd like to think that I share my viewers with a lot of different communities. You mean like hold like so you mean like to get people to come back? I think recognizing the value of their time. Because you need to realize everybody's got very limited time in a day. So you need to be able to put out something that makes people feel um like you're not wasting their time. I'm blunt but funny. I'm an asshole but a lovable asshole. I'm funny and sarcastic. Okay. That's very insightful.
It's
That
true.
sounded that sounded sarcastic, but like genuinely that was insightful. Because I'm always like thinking about what is it that people come back for? It's definitely not my god tier gameplay.
I feel like it's your fat dumpy.
Yeah, I did used to do a lot of squats, and I feel like I did have a lot more viewers then.
Yeah. I mean, like, to be fair, it makes sense. That's why I tuned in. I haven't been in there as much as since then.
True.
It's a joke, everybody. It's funny jokes. Hold on, let me play my drum sound effects so you guys know. There you go. It's a joke, everybody. Honestly, I don't know if we have the stamina to keep drawing.
Hot.
You see my drawing?
Yeah. That's what I'm that's what I'm saying hot for. It looks like you forgot about cloister, so you drew a shelter.
Yeah, I drew a shelter instead of cloister.
I don't even know what the hell goes on in Final Fantasy, but I watch. True. It's true, Pip. You are there during the Final Fantasy streams, but I think you're just there for me, right? Like you're there to watch me make a fool of myself and then have arguments with chat where I'm always wrong,
Ooh,
but
ooh.
people are engaged.
Squish, that's a good question. Parasocial relationships. What's been your experience with that?
Um, there's definitely some people that have tried to force like a relationship with with me, and I don't mean like a relationship like a romantic one, but more like a friendship where I'll just be streaming, I'll be doing my thing, and then they'll be like DMing me constantly, like trying to be my friend when I don't really know them. They're just kind of like slowly becoming part of part of the audience. I think it's difficult to manage when you're smaller because like it feels as though every view matters, but it's important to establish boundaries.
Yeah, it should be like a certain kind of view that matters.
Yeah, exactly. Like you can't be afraid to establish boundaries. I've had to establish boundaries more in the last few months than I ever have. And that's because some people feel more comfortable like being involved in my life where I don't feel like I'm inviting them into it. There are some people like there are some friends that I've made along the way that I genuinely like I value their friendship. And there are some people that just kind of like force their way in and I'm like, "Wait, I don't I'm not okay with this. And so you have to be okay with establishing those boundaries. Otherwise, you're going to ultimately end up either hurting someone or just upsetting people in the long run the longer it goes on. And you're also going to be kind of betraying yourself too, because it's not essentially what you want for the most part. Like there are definitely friends to be had in streaming. Like there are some streamers that I've actually genuinely made friends with, like Batoto. And there's like some people that started off as viewers that I've actually genuinely just made friends with as well. Through like various like streams outside of my own. But then there's people that just kind of come in and they just start injecting themselves into your life. And you have to start to realize like, wait, why are they doing this? Number one. Number two, like, is this something that I want? And if you identify that it's not something that you want, you need to expressly state that. Otherwise, otherwise, it's just gonna get messy. What are your thoughts on it, Bo?
That's all true. You want to hear one really weird one that happened to me?
Yes.
So this is someone who never even came by streams. This is strictly a TikTok person. Um, and I'm sure that she's not watching. I don't remember the username or anything of the sort. But there was one girl like after my it was my Stardew video that like went extremely viral, like 1.6 million views viral. Um, so
That
like
was like months ago, eh?
yeah, long time ago. So during that time, I got a couple of DMs on Instagram. Because like I'm a fairly attractive person. Like I'm conventionally attractive is how I would describe it. Um, so like this girl DMs me and is like she sends a video and it was way too much and it was like like are you aware how this works? Like, are you aware of the things that you're saying? And it's like, it's bad. It was bad. Like, you don't even know me as a person, you
Right?
know?
They only know you as like the image that you portray in your live streams, right? And that's obviously like a hyperbole of what you are. It's very hyperbolic. Like you're not who you are in real life, like as you are on stream for the most
Right,
part.
right.
Like you are like very similar, but obviously you're more charismatic, you're more outgoing on stream because you have to be. You have to market yourself in a way that you're different than just like a regular average day Joe Blow. But then when you're out with your friends, you're probably a bit more laid back, right? They don't
Mm-hmm.
know who you are outside of your stream.
Right, and like, it was only from one video. Like, it wasn't even from, like, my streams or anything, so they didn't even gauge my personality here. Which, honestly, my personality here is pretty similar to how I behave with my friends, because, like, I don't play stuff up very much. I just act like me, because this is kind of just me, you know? Like I try to act as much like myself as possible and I don't play it up very much because for personal reasons mostly. Um but like I try to keep myself as authentic as possible. I tune it up maybe a little bit, but like not much. But that person didn't even come by streams. It was just from TikTok. And it's like
Right.
that's strange to me. I don't know. It was
Yeah.
weird.
I had some girl that I knew that I used to work with, okay? This happened yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so this girl that I used to work with, maybe a couple of years ago, she had like messaged me a few months back saying like, "Hey, like, are you with your girlfriend still? Because I'm recently single and I want to hang out with you." And I was like, I'm not really interested. Like, thanks. Like, I appreciate you shooting your shot. I think more women should definitely shoot their shot.
Absolutely, they should.
And
100%. There's no
I
harm in
definitely,
that.
yeah, absolutely. I appreciated her effort and her forwardness. Like, I really thought it was like very very cool, very poggers. But I was like, I'm just like not that attracted to her. But anyway, she messages me again saying, I just recently like found you on like TikTok and Twitch, and I think you're like very hot. Like you're very cool. Like, would you be okay to go to dinner with me? And I was like respectfully, like, I appreciate you shooting your shot, but it's just not something I'm looking for at this time. And she's like, okay, you're lost then. Bye. Have a good life. And I was like, okay,
Okay,
well, it's all right. I mean, that's fair, but also like chill. It's not that serious.
it's
I mean,
not.
like we sent like two messages.
Right, yeah. It's always so weird when people act like that. It's like I honestly the confidence to say that you're lost, it's like, okay, cool. You know what? At least you'll have the
Like,
confidence to go shoot your shot again. But like it's also
yeah,
weird. Like
you
you
saying
can
your loss is just like making it very apparent that you're not okay with the rejection.
yeah, exactly.
And
That's a
like I get it,
response.
rejection sucks. And obviously throwing yourself out there, especially like as a woman, I would say like not a lot of them do it.
Right.
So when they go and they do it and they get rejected, it probably like sucks a lot more, I would think. Because
It
I'm used to
sucks
rejection.
just
I've been
as
rejected my whole
much.
life.
It sucks just as much, I guarantee it. It just
Like I
sucks
do,
no matter what.
yeah. No matter who you are, rejection sucks, of course. But like you say you're lost, it's like I mean, look, you know what? It would have been if you didn't make that comment.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, come on. Nowhere to stop. Also, I like how you colored in
Yeah.
the Doug trio.
I'm working on it. I figured I'm gonna do something. You drew this
I drew
entire
it in like
thing.
a minute.
It's beautiful.
I just sketched the whole thing and I was like, okay, this is what we're going with, I guess. The cloister spinning on a Doug trio, and he's like, oh, okay, I'll take it, I guess. Doug trio's very shy. I'll color in his mouth.
That just tells them your win.
Yo,
You should
nice
ask Scoop.
victory royale, man.
You should ask Scoop
Imagine,
when.
imagine instead of saying you're lost, she said, "Well, it looks like you're not getting a chicken dinner," like something stupid like that. Like
I gotta go. You lost me.
you
You lost
lost,
me a hello.
you lost your victory royale. You lost your Fortnite dub.
Yeah, well, good luck having sex. And then it's like, wait. And you're like, wait. Hello?
Yo, Yoshi. Hiya, Yoshi. Good to see you. It's been a hot minute. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing absolutely incredible. That's very nice to see you. I need all of the luck. I wish you all of the luck then. We're drawing. We've done several drawings tonight. This is our current one. It's a shelter spitting on a Doug trio. Um,
Brackets emotional, okay?
yes, it's
It's an
very
emotional.
emotional. Very
I'm doing my
sad.
best.
Also, I'll color in the rest of the dirt, so leave that be, please.
So wait, I can't keep doing this puff cloud?
No, you can keep doing that puff cloud. Just give me the rest of it. So you see this lasso tool? This is like the nicest thing in the world because all you can do is just outline the entirety of like your area. Like I'm gonna outline everything except like everything in this bottom area. I'm just gonna fill it in like 2 seconds. Watch this shit. Without it being on the same layer. And it's like, whoa. Oh, I missed. I missed so bad. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, I'm a failure. I'm a failure.
Relatable
I
content.
should give up on everything that I've dreamed of doing.
You should take the advice from that kid from Instagram.
Exactly, I should. That's a good idea. That kid on Instagram's got some good ideas, dude. I'm just saying.
At 15, revolutionary thinker.
Revolutionary.
Mega Pog champ. Boy.
Yo, Zaria,
Exact.
thank you so much for 6 months. I appreciate you. Hope it's going well. I gotta work and make dinner, but I hope your stream is going awesome. It's going great. It's been a very fun time. I hope you're doing fantastic. Have a
Would you say
nice
that it
dinner.
was would you say that it was Pog champ?
I would say that it was pretty poggies.
I'm very happy with this.
This is 10 out of 10 drawing.
So wait, what's this lasso tool you're talking about?
Um, so go to the top left where it like looks like a lasso, and then you can just outline the object that you want to fill in, and then that way you can fill it in. 6 months, a whole half a year. That's like 180 days. That's crazy.
182, Bo. Come on.
Wow. Wow. Thank you.
World of Warcraft. Yeah.
Did you know that from World of Warcraft? Is that how you?
No, it's because you keep saying "wow," so I'm assuming that you're talking about
Oh
the
my god.
greatest critically acclaimed MMORPG that is currently under fire.
How do you feel about that?
I think that it's been a long time coming. They
Yeah,
deserve everything that's been coming to them.
it's
The way
true.
they treat their employees is not okay.
Dude, how do you feel about Riot doing that?
Wait, is Riot currently under investigation?
They are not currently, but they have already done so much shit. Like, I feel like people forgot about that. Like, Riot did the same, really similar stuff that Blizzard did, but everyone just kind of forgot about it.
Then they deserve it too.
They
Absolutely.
do. They really do. I don't know. I don't like Riot. Riot's not very pog.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Play League of Legends for one day and tell me it's not Pog.
It's not pog. It is
True.
so not pog. League of Legends is like the least pog game I have ever played.
Yeah, name one game of League of Legends you played.
Um, the game that I played. Yeah, checkmate.
Dude, what is with this lasso tool? It just kind of like cuts off, and if I were to do this right here,
Bam, there we go. I did it. That's the lasso
how
tool.
how did I was trying? How did you?
So godlike.
That's the number one victory royale.
Yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down. Get down, 10 kills on the board right now. Just like out Tomato Town. My friend just got downed. I revived him. Now we're heading southbound. Now we're in the Pleasant Park streets. Look at the map. Go to the mark sheet. Take me to your Xbox to play Fortnite today. You can take me to Moisey Mire, but not Loot Lake. I'd really love to chug jug with you. We can be pro Fortnite gamers. Thank you.
I
Don't say you
look at
gotta
the
go.
time.
Yeah,
Look at the
oh, look at that. He
time.
made the same joke again, everybody. Look at that. Funny man. Funny man makes the same joke 10 times in a row and expects it to still be funny.
Well, you got new viewers, so it's like maybe they didn't hear it this time. You got rated, so it's
Yeah,
fresh
yeah, yeah,
blood,
exactly.
man. You're kind of impeding on Shelter's progress.
I need
Shelter's
to.
doing their best, okay?
Shelter is absolutely doing their best. But why is. There we go. I need to put this. Oh boy. Hold on. There we go. I fixed it. How'd
Why
you
would
feel
you
about
do such
soup
a thing?
salad sandwich? What is soup salad sandwich? It's one of your redeems, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one of my games on the game show that we like to play.
What is
It's
it?
uh it's basically every single food ever created, ever part of this world can be classified as either a soup, a salad, or a sandwich.
That's terrible.
You want to play it?
What is a pizza?
Well, a pizza just like that is a salad
Why?
because it's a process of elimination.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, if you fold the pizza in half, it becomes a
Right,
sandwich,
but no, that's not how you eat
right? But
normally a pizza. So,
well, it depends on who you are.
okay, but also most people eat it like a normal person.
Wow, that's kind of fucking rude.
Yeah.
Um, so you would then classify it as a salad because it is a blend of ingredients, typically that cannot be classified as a soup because of the lack of liquid contents, and it cannot be classified as a sandwich because it is not between two ferns,
Okay, so
so to speak.
you're only saying that it's one thing because it doesn't fit into the other categories.
Well, sometimes it is really just a matter of process of elimination. Yes.
Yeah, so your system is terrible.
Okay. Well, you come up with the system, Mister. My system is terrible.
You don't need a system because it's already classified by the word pizza. That tells you exactly what it is. You don't need to say it's a sandwich, soup, or a salad.
That's
This is
actually
a dumb
incredibly
show.
ignorant.
This is a
It's
dumb
actually
game
incredibly.
show.
It's actually incredibly rude of you to say,
Uh-huh.
and I've got to go.
Okay, that's fair. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Wildcat, would you like to plug your socials?
It's twitch.tv/soup salad or sandwich. We're going we're going live right now. No, but seriously, think about it. The human body, what is it? A soup.
No,
70% water.
that does
Yes,
not make
you
us a
can't say
soup.
it does make us a soup.
Not even remotely.
Absolutely. See, Squishy gets it. It absolutely means that we are a soup.
So, okay, what you're implying is, you know that clip of what's his name? I forget the actor's name, but it's the audio on TikTok that's like good soup. Have you seen that audio where the guy's like good soup?
No, I can't say so.
No, it's the same person who plays Kylo Ren in Star Wars. I forget
Adam
his name.
Driver?
Adam Driver. Yeah, he's in an actor. He's in a movie where he takes a bite of soup and he's like he drops the spoon and he's like good soup, and that's the whole audio. So you're saying that if like I were to eat you, I would be like drop my spoon, good soup.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean I disagree. You are absolutely a snack, not a soup.
Thanks, but also no, that's incorrect. Your snack. Yes, I could be a snack, but a snack is not a classification of food. It's not. It does not possess the properties of one of the three major food groups. So therefore, you're saying I'm a snack. Since you're saying it's me personally, twitch.tv/WildCatHippo, I would say that this snack is a soup. What are you doing? Are you okay? You get over there, big guy? Is it because I broke your mind? Did I just completely brain blast you like Jimmy's mom and llamas? Are you gonna finish that croissant? Are you
Llama-palooza!
Llama Palooza? Are you gonna tell me that yes, I am a snack, sure. But what am I? What are my properties? I'm a soup.
Nope.
70% water. Ladies and gentlemen. 70% water.
Soups? No, you could have a sandwich that is 70% water.
No, because your sandwich would then be a soup.
No, it would
Like
not.
you could have a salad and then you could put so much dressing that it becomes a soup.
No, it does not become a soup
Absolutely.
because a
It
sandwich is
absolutely does.
classified by two things being sandwiched in between two pieces of bread.
Right, but think about it. If you have 70% of liquid content, right?
So is that what
Where
classifies a soup in your brain?
absolutely.
That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Cereal is a soup. Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, that's true. Cereal is a soup, but we are not soups. And
Think about
anything
it.
with
If you have a sandwich,
70%
right?
water is not a soup.
If you're wearing clothes, are you a sandwich? No.
Yes.
Because you're still made up of 70% water.
No, this is
Because you
this is a
wouldn't
stupid metric.
your mom got him. So listen, they're not leaving. If I pour water on bread, is that a soup? Depends on how much water you pour on it.
You take it
100
back.
100% depends on how much water you pour on the bread. What's up, Pyro?
No. Because the bread would still be there. It's just moisturized. It's soggy.
Exactly, but if it is
It doesn't
so
make it a
watered
soup.
down, yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Because a single piece of bread would not be a sandwich.
Squish, the command is in the moderator chat. I have a command for moderators to end my stream, and I don't think I ever turned it off. Sandwich classification is a food that is a meal that is partially or entirely encased by a grain-based food. However, due to the KFC double down clause, we can count meats as bread.
Yes.
So, if there's more meat than soup ratio, like if there's a lot of meat in a soup, that would be a sandwich.
No, because the meat would be in the water, right? It would be in the broth. The idea of a sandwich is either between two ferns or like a wrap, right? It's not used as the handle, right? That's the idea. So a wrap would be a sandwich. However, like a corn dog would also be a sandwich. However, if you had a chicken noodle soup that is mostly water based or broth based, it would still be a soup. It wouldn't be just because you throw more chicken into it, it wouldn't make it a sandwich. You okay there, big guy?
I hate this. You're so wrong on every level.
All right, prove me wrong.
I already did. You just say no.
No, change my mind.
I can't change your mind. You're stubborn.
True.
Chicken pad thai sandwich. Exactly. By
How?
Wildcat's
Wait.
metric, yes, absolutely.
No, absolutely not. Chicken pad thai is not a sandwich, it's a salad. Absolutely not.
What about curry?
It's a soup.
No, it's not. That's definitely not even remotely 70% liquid. That's mostly solid food. Therefore, your metric of 70% water does not apply in the case of this example because there's not much water in a curry. That would be a salad or, a sandwich. But that's not a sandwich because it doesn't have two pieces of bread. But that's not even what classifies your think of sandwich.
Listen, if you're eating curry, right, with naan bread, and you take two pieces of naan bread and you put the curry in between the two pieces of naan bread, the curry becomes a sandwich. However, if you are eating just a bowl of curry, no naan bread, just basmati rice and your chicken curry with the chickpea and smash, I call it hummus, then it would, by reduction, be a soup.
It's not a soup.
Absolutely.
It's not even remotely a soup.
So I actually met Emergency 9 for the first time yesterday in real life. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And we went to a restaurant and it was a pub. Okay.
Was it
We'll
a
call
soup
it a
salad or a sandwich restaurant?
pub. Ma'am, please don't interrupt. This is a Wendy's. So we were at this restaurant. It was a pub, but there was red Thai chicken curry on the menu. So me, being cultured as fuck, I said, "Yo, how's the curry?" The waitress then looks at me and says, "Well, according to some people, it's good, but I don't like it." I said, "Well, who are people?" And she said, "Our customers." Like a smartass. Well, listen, lady, that's not the answer I needed, so I ordered the curry. It was pretty good. People were right. Listen, it makes sense.
I disagree with your metric for judging foods. It's not, there's no way that everything can be classified into only 4 foods. What's a
3.
chip?
A chip would be a salad.
Why?
Well, no, a singular chip cannot be classified.
Right, so then a singular chip is still considered food, therefore you cannot classify all food into 3 categories.
Well, it's not. It's not technically food.
Yes, a chip is
a
food.
singular chip is a crumb.
No, a chip is food.
No.
Yes. No
if
one
you eat
can
one
argue
chip
with
and you're
that.
satisfied,
If you
no.
take
If
if you eat one chip, you are still obtaining calories from an object that is food.
you cannot tell me that you after a singular chip you are satisfied.
No, of course
which
you're
is
not
why you eat
satisfied, but that's still
multiple
not
chips,
food. It's still food.
which is why it is a salad.
Soup salad sandwich requires a dish consisting of 2 or more foods. That's true, but that's not what all foods are, because therefore that's 2 or more foods. That's not just one food.
A chip and dip is a sandwich, yeah.
I mean, that's fine, but what's a chip?
Well, it's not a food. A
It
singular
is a
chip
food.
is a crumb.
No, it's not. So therefore, even if that's the case, your 3 category system is now de-verified, and you need 4 categories. You need soup, salad, sandwich, or crumb.
It is verified. Check Twitter.
Okay, hold on. I'm checking right now.
Look up soup, salad, or sandwich.
I'm looking it up.
It's verified on Twitter.
Soup, salad, sandwich.
Yeah, you're welcome. Show chat.
Yeah, it's not. I can't
it's not a
show chat
handle?
with my layout.
You probably spelled it wrong then.
Okay, can you send me a link then?
No, I only have links to Orange YouTube.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Soup, salad, or sandwich, or prime number. True, that's what it has to be. It's non-divisible. A prime number, for those who failed math in school, is a number that's used by the Decepticons.
But 1 is a prime number.
Yeah, that was used by the Decepticons.
Right, so, but by emergency's thing, 1 is not a prime number?
Yeah. There is 1 Megatron, so therefore 1 is a prime number.
Hold on. I'm probably just too drunk. Hold on. No, it's not a prime number. All right, fine. Yeah, they win. Tip and emergency win. I mean, I can't say that you're wrong, because this is technically all opinion based, and there's no facts in any of this. So whatever.
According to you.
No, yeah, that's
this is
what
very
makes
factual
it not
information.
Factual.
This is actual factual information.
No, it's not.
Yeah?
No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No. I was saying yeah to your no. That's what was happening there. And he's speechless. He's speechless, everybody.
I'm speechless because I have nothing else to say, because I'm obviously the right one here in the situation.
You're not even remotely right. Just more of your community members are here to back you up instead of me.
Except my community members are actually muting the stream right now.
I mean, you're not wrong. Coco came in and said, I'm glad I have this muted.
Absolutely. You think that Coco's the only one?
No, definitely not. Imagine
Exactly.
they're just like basing what we're saying off of a muted stream.
They wouldn't even have to like second guess themselves. They would know exactly what was going on up until this point. They know what's good. My community knows what to expect.
How about we settle this in Smash?
Yeah?
Yeah, I beat you in a round of Smash, then I'm right.
Deal. Give me 1 second. I need to get my Switch.